Hey, you know you gotta say it for the podcast.
Can you ask me something?
Can we talk about your grandma?
I really love my grandma though.
She's a freak.
She is. My grandma, nasty lady.
Ish.
What the fuck is going on here?
She had me to ask you something.
Are you recording?
Like, why?
Okay, so
Like, how did you get to that, though?
yeah.
That was the first thing that popped in my head. You know, I'm a geriatrics type nigga.
Hold on, but what made you? How you know her grandma nasty?
I
My
pay
grandma-
attention to her videos.
But you don't know her name?
You be showing your grandma?
I be going through. I be
we'll get to
reading
it.
too fast, bro.
I had my Meemaw on my podcast.
Oh,
And she
Yeah.
said you can have sex at any age. You're never too old to have sex. And that
That's a
just
fact.
excited me
That
because I
is the
said me and my
facts.
wife are going to have sex forever.
You
Yeah.
think she gonna stay with you, though, for the rest of her life?
What do you mean?
Who knows? I would hope so.
What you mean? Okay.
Well, he said it with much confidence, so I didn't know, you know.
yeah.
That nigga said talk. He said, yeah.
Talk.
As of now,
Hello.
I'm doing a high job. You're.
I'm proud of you, man. You
Hello.
Thank you, man.
It worked out so much better when he asked me about my Meemaw. Because
You
then I
talking
had
about the
stuff to
mic?
talk about. Yeah. And I'm just like, hey, out there.
See, man, you know I've been potting for a minute.
All right. So
Your eyes, cuz.
Come on, bro.
Ray, ain't his eyes crazy?
his eyes?
Look in his eyes.
She's
I'm just
not
saying,
gonna know. You
they're
gotta-
not a crazy color. They just like Prince eyes to where you like, I
No,
just might.
no.
I just might flip sides.
I don't understand that. I don't understand that. I don't understand. Okay, I'm gonna let y'all
Her eyes
kick
is
it
cool,
off.
though. Her eyes is
she
crazy.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
let
but
y'all
she
kick it
supposed
off.
to have eyes.
So she just supposed to be born with just brown eyes?
You're not supposed to be doing that.
Why
fact.
are you
That's a fact.
hating on him?
Yeah, he's not. Yeah,
You can't be like that.
I'm giving them props.
yeah, he will. I don't even know if that's a prop I would want to take. Like, so what would y'all say though, nigga? Like, boy, you got some cute eyes. Like,
You
what are
ain't
you gonna
supposed to
say?
have. You ain't supposed to have brown eyes.
Like a random nigga just said that. What are you gonna say though?
Wow, I get. Are those real?
Thanks, I guess.
Do they say that?
What, I'm sorry, what you about to say? Oh, I thought
That's
you was
what
about to say
people
you
say,
get why I
like-
said that. I'm sorry.
Like people be like, "Are your eyes real?"
So that's what dudes to say?
I feel like this might
That's
be
what-
what they would say. Like, "Are those your eyes, bro?" Or do you got on contacts? Are you wearing contacts, bro?
So that's worse.
Maybe.
Excuse me.
It is worse because you're not saying what you really feel. Like, cuz you got nice looking
So
eyes.
what-
No,
You
what
really-
you're saying is,
So how do you really feel? Well, you say it then.
Cuz you got nice looking eyes.
oh, I love when
They
men give each
glossy
other
like them
compliments.
mugs is
It's
crazy.
the crown.
I tell you this all the time.
I really love it when
Crown all
men
the time too.
give
And you know
each
I
other
get caught up in
compliments.
staring in them.
Okay, I'm so proud of
She's
your
so
brother.
not judgmental. She said, okay. She said, okay. Lansky's so disgusting.
Right. Can you play another song and just have your phone on low and turn it up? I want.
So unplug this.
No, play another song. Don't play. the
Okay,
song
don't
I'm
play the
playing.
one I picked.
Hey,
Okay, so
a
I
sound
guess I
check.
should have told y'all I did go live on my Facebook. So if you are out there and you're watching, if you want your comments seen, go to the Ultimate Game Night page so I can pop your comments up because we're gonna get all in these men's business, okay?
Damn.
Whoa.
Real?
Throw them foes when you see me, you heard?
Yeah, eyes closed and you like it. You like it. I see
I
it.
was praying that
You
this
wasn't.
podcast would go well.
You don't
That's
need to
it.
pray about that.
Yeah, I'm just saying, man. You know.
Say with a shade with Damo.
Yo, cut. Well,
right.
first of all, you
Introduce the song. Real
need
quick,
a
like the
feature.
title
You
or
need a
something.
feature.
Shit.
Do I? Okay. Beat me up, Scotty.
Nah, you was tearing that up. You need a feature.
No, listen. Okay, so the song,
Yeah, get the
like you
title.
asked me,
Mike.
is
Can you get in the mic, please,
I
Rick?
can, but I gotta find the song first because I took it down. All right, so the song you were listening to was "Sir, That's Why I Love You," featuring what's homegirl name? Sabrina something.
All
I
right.
can't see the whole thing.
That's cool.
All right, so yeah, so it was "Sir, That's Why I Love You." Now, save it or shave it, Damo.
Why do I get this from everybody that come on?
Because you was giving me nasty eyes. Like, yeah, this song sucks. Yeah.
Save it. I'm gonna save it. I fuck with it.
And did that take everything out of you to say
Yes,
that?
yes, I'm not a hater. Yeah, well, I am, but
okay.
when it's good, it's good.
Okay.
It's a good song. I
All
like.
right.
But you were singing that thing, and I'm just trying to get you to do a song with my nigga.
Are you a rapper, Nick? Hey, yo, Nick.
Hey, yo, Nick.
Hey, yo, Nick.
Yes, the way you were singing is right up his alley. I'm just saying,
We're
but it's cool.
right now.
Yeah, we're not here for that.
Talk about it afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, I already got that in my phone, so yeah, I'm gonna save that.
All right.
I'll put you on.
Do you think he one of them niggas? Like, I already heard that.
Yeah, I heard that.
Have y'all did that before?
Yeah, of course, I do it a lot. Nigga, I seen that earlier.
I mean, I probably have already heard it before, so yeah.
I'm trying not to do it now because I know I do it, so I'm like, I don't want to do that no more. That's trash. I'm sorry.
I'm saving it, especially for this climate. Hold on.
You was about to say climate.
I was about to say something else for no reason.
Please,
But
please,
for that
no.
for this climate, like in the summer, it wouldn't hit as hard as it hit right now. In this
No,
weather.
that's a good
Because
summer
it's cuffing
joint.
season?
No.
That's
But
very
a
like
cool
windows
little ride.
down.
Yeah, that's a cool.
Can I
little-
speak for me or
You can.
Yeah, but you were
this is
speaking
me.
in general. When you speaking
me-
about the weather, you speaking in general.
I would just
You
like
had
for
your turn.
you to be
You know
You know you had your
open-minded.
turn.
We just
You
responded.
had your turn,
She talking too.
but you talking more.
I'm a snitch.
You're the troublemaker. I'm not.
Well, sure. Thank you. Finally, somebody
We
knows.
definitely would have grew up fighting as brother and sister. You
Hey, listen, because my brothers, I will kick their ass.
Yeah, you snitched.
See,
You did snitch.
She did too.
let's
What?
get back
She
to that.
did.
Don't
We
put
get back
me
to
in
Nick
that.
B.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
snitched.
so Nick B fooled that song, especially in this weather.
Okay,
More
it's
than
like
the summer.
cuffing season.
More.
So you're just
cuffing,
like,
but more
girl,
like-
I'm
But
gonna
he
put
wasn't
this
trying
on.
to cuff though.
But that's what I'm saying. So he's saying for the season, I put the song on like, girl, I'll just fuck you, and then you sit on me, and we good.
Not even that, but
Nah,
yes,
but he
that
wanna
too.
cuddle.
But more, I feel like I can get dressed, get in my car, and roll, and feel more comfortable with that song than the summer in basketball shorts.
Okay.
You know what I mean? If that makes sense.
Can you have
It's
car
more-
sex to that song?
Yes,
Well, why
For
couldn't
sure.
you?
absolutely.
It's like a casual song. It's not a basketball shorts.
Do it
Nike
depend on
shirt.
what kind of car it is?
It's not a herringbone.
No.
It's
I
not
don't think it
you know what I
matters
mean? It's
the
not a
car.
herringbone song.
It's on. It's a
You feel me? It's
vibe.
not a white tee. It's
I
not a
heard you
gas
say
jacket.
herringbone the first time you said
It's
it.
not a Nautica hat type of.
You know what?
feel me?
Like, we're gonna separate you two.
We already.
You misbehaved. Like
You misbehaved.
we have to put one outside and leave one in here.
I'm just just putting y'all kind of where I'm at.
Okay.
Goodness, y'all are okay. Where's the talking stick? Because y'all two give him
Why
the
are you
talking
laughing,
tissue or
TJ?
something. You see it? You don't have it. It's not your turn.
Damn.
He needs
So
that.
Oh,
just
God,
be open
glasses,
to
yeah.
summertime vibes too.
I am, but like right now, it hit hard right now for me.
All right. I'm here for it. All right, Nick. So I feel like you need to like lead this conversation because like you have lots of really good questions, and I'm hoping that my people out there can give you some questions too.
Hold on. Save it for the podcast. You know how this thing go. Either you for or you four. And if you for us, when you see us, throw them foes.
Oh,
Okay.
So we know you're real.
I feel like I'm in a game now.
you are.
Am I in a
You
game?
got initiated.
You sister.
Yeah,
You
you
sister.
got
now.
all saved it.
Do it one more
Sisters
time.
apart.
Do it. Go ahead, Lansky. One time. We need you to say real when he say it. Yeah.
I say
You
real.
didn't say it on time this time either.
At all.
I know,
You was
but
fucking
that's why I said
hard.
say it one more time.
Fuck,
He
bruh.
said it while I was still talking. You
Thank you.
supposed
Shut
to
the
say
fuck up. When you hear it,
I'm
you're
saying
supposed to
you
say
supposed
it.
to say four.
But he already was.
Lansky, hand him that.
You see this?
He had.
Why you keep coming to me?
Because you keep talking out of turn.
You get to talk now.
You
now you can talk.
misbehave.
Now you-
Fuck for real. You supposed to say real.
We'll just get back to it.
I'm real.
After you say four, you supposed to say
Right.
real, but it's cool.
Man,
All right.
niggas is off.
And then don't shorten the fold. You kind of shortened it too much.
That's why you do that.
That's why I shut the fuck up. I'm trying to. That's the whole point.
All right. So now that you guys have acted
Take
an
one, pass it
ass
down.
in front of company, like we have company, you guys are misbehaving.
Sorry, y'all.
Get the people what they came for, okay?
So the, one question I do have.
This damn toilet.
It's a tissue.
I know.
It's a
just
talking
like-
tissue.
Can you hand me that tissue? This means it's on me. I don't know if y'all know that now, right?
That shit gonna get on my nerve.
Well, until it gets on you, then you can speak your nerves. You feel me?
This is crazy.
So would y'all rather? Who should I ask this to? I want to ask you, but I'm gonna just ask out loud first. Would y'all rather have planned sex or that text like, "Hey, I'm nailing that shit tonight"?
I feel like we jump right into it. Can we tell people why we're here before we start? Just like, hey, do you want planned sex or?
My bad. I'm going on for the song. I'm just jumping up for the song.
Okay. Both, I guess. Like, is both an option? Like,
it is.
If you're a working person, like you're sometimes you got a plan, but then like clearly, if we got 2-3 free days, like, hey, yo, I'm on the way. I know you don't got shit to do. Let's do it. You know.
But you said which one you rather want, or which one?
Yeah. Which one would you rather do?
No, I want that text. Which one I'd rather get?
So you don't get a text, right? You come home and that song is just playing. You smell candles. It's kind of dim in the crib.
Oh, you know what you're doing.
You know why I'm here.
And you can't find her.
Hey, see, I was gonna bring it another way around. I was gonna bring something else up, but I can't find her. Shit, I'm gonna try to. I just got off work or something.
Just got off work.
Well, I'm gonna try to hurry up and sneak in the shower real quick. I'm gonna try to freshen up. But that's what I was gonna get to, because I have done that before and I've gotten in trouble for that. Cause it's like
You
got in trouble for just like whipping it out. Let's do it.
Well, the move was set.
Who said it?
But my lady, she said the move, but I was like, hey, I'm dirty right now, though.
And she was like, I don't care, dirty dick. I like it.
I guess once I was like, I'm dirty, it's like, nigga, fuck you. You know what I'm saying?
I don't understand that.
She kind of threw me out. She got mad at me. So I said, damn, fuck. I mean, I'm sorry.
I don't understand.
I didn't want to put the dirty balls in your mouth.
I mean,
I don't agree with sis. Go ahead and wash it. Like, wash your little ball sack.
Damn.
I'm just saying, like, I don't know why it was such a big deal. Like, that is the exception, not the rule. Because most girls would be like, I'm so glad you didn't bring salty balls.
That's why.
I'm so glad you didn't bring salty balls.
That's what I was saying.
Especially with it set up. I feel like she can plan more shit while you kind of in the shower low key.
That's what I thought.
Put Playboy all over the floor so
that's
you walk out.
Fall.
But I guess, our reaction wasn't the reaction she wanted.
Damo, you had a lot of time to think on this.
I mean, while I understand planned sex for some people, man, it's kind of like lame at the same time. You know what I mean?
No.
I said kinda.
You said, do you
Hey,
know
it's
what I
not
mean?
your turn.
You said, do you know what I mean? I said no.
Oh, okay. Good.
Because you're about to get in trouble.
You're right.
It still wasn't your turn, though.
But where she may be disappointed in is she texts me, I'm already leaking. So when we get there, when I get there and get ready, that's going to be a real quick session.
I mean,
hold on. Please define, she texts me and I'm already leaking. What the hell is leaking? I see that text and
I'm easy. It don't take much to get me there.
Damn.
You start talking that shit in that text, I'm hard on the drive,
So you need to stop at Quick Trip and wash your balls first.
Washing?
No, you're just dirty dick. Like, let's just do it.
We said we coming from work.
Yeah. You said
I forgot all about the work shit. Nah, I was just talking about the text from anywhere.
Okay.
If you texting me from anywhere, I'm already ready. Like, that's foreplay to me. Like, you already getting me there.
Damn, you real sensitive.
Yeah.
You can talk.
But yeah, the text. Because the plan thing, like, so what if you don't go through with what you planned? You know what I mean? Like, what if you planned it and then you really too tired to have it? Now you're forcing yourself to have sex.
I mean, do you just be like, so you know what? I changed my mind, or do you just follow through with it?
That's what I'm asking you.
Oh, I don't know. I feel like it depends on like if I'm too tired, but it's like, all right, bro, like you really initiated this. Grit and bear, sis.
But what if you did it though? You initiated it,
and then he's
tired, and now you tired.
I think I would try my hardest not to get a man here. Damn, like because I started this, and it's just like
I fuck with that.
Once we get there, it's like,
is that possible?
Yeah. What do you mean?
For you to plan it and you get tired?
Yeah.
Do that mean they were already?
You mean like you planned it before anything? I'm sorry. You asked the question. You asked the question and we was answering. It was cool when he was saying something. Go ahead. I don't want it. I'll be quiet.
So this is what we gonna do.
Now,
Want to talk? Just throw that motherfucker
okay,
out. You feel me? Yeah.
I like it. It's different when she around.
Flag on the play.
Yeah, she can put you niggas in check finally.
Go ahead, cuz. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but like when Anisha, and she gets tired, does that mean she kind of tired of you though, low-key? Because you did too much.
No, I mean, she could
how did she get tired when she started this? It wouldn't make sense to me.
She could have had a long day. I
Yeah.
mean,
Well, I guess I let her talk because you niggas ain't female.
yeah,
so.
I mean, you just asked though. She said
I did, but I was tweaking.
She said, "Yeah, but maybe she had a long day. I'm gonna while she doing her thing. Maybe she had a long day and then
Cooper's stealing my broadcast.
She started it.
Okay, but I could see how you would start it. Like I'm at work and I'm like, damn. Like I work with kids during the day, so I'm at work on the way to work, and I'm like, that would be such a good idea when I get home. Nigga, be ready. And then like, goddamn. Rasan is acting up, and I'm just like, man, I've been fussing at kids all day, and I'm so sorry. I told you that should be an idea.
How long do we let that go though? Like, how many times can you really do that?
It's not. What if it wasn't their fault though? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that do happen. Like
I'm gonna let it slide probably once.
Does that mean you're not understanding?
I said probably once.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I think you get like 1.5, and then it's like, all right,
come
you
on,
just surprised me because you do that again now. I'm pissed.
you bullshit,
right,
man. You didn't have to hype me up today. You didn't have to get me ready for something.
Yeah,
and you didn't have to.
Yeah,
well, they were trying.
You started.
You know, shit came up though. Not my. You know, it wasn't my fault.
Well, I'm gonna say. I'm gonna put it like this: if you don't pick up the pieces later on, because you know you fucked up, then I mean,
did they really fuck up though?
Yeah, they fucked up. Because you wouldn't like. She wouldn't like that. She wouldn't want me to do that to her.
I didn't expect my
No,
son nose to
She
run.
wouldn't.
Now I
She
gotta
wouldn't,
stop and
bro.
go get some medicine because my son nose is running.
That's
women
different,
expect
though.
men to pick
She
it
don't
up.
want me
though.
to do it, bro.
Like no matter what you had on your plate that day, like you nigga, what you
I was
promised me.
cooking burgers. We didn't have bread.
I
so it
disagree
kinda
with
threw
that
me.
though.
Nah,
I feel like you might be messing with some super unreasonable women.
some
Like,
So I'm talking about when you can't keep telling me this was why you can't do it and not making up for it. Eventually, you have to make. That's what I'm saying.
She was
Okay.
surprising
Like,
you though. So should I have to make up for something I'm surprising you with?
How'd I know about it if you surprising me?
that is a good point.
Excuse me?
It's not a surprise if I
Yeah.
know.
We ain't
Oh,
talking
you
about
talking text.
We ain't talking about a surprise. Yeah.
Even though if I text you and say this, though, right? I tried though. So you got to give that.
Yeah, the
know.
first time for me, the first and a half time for her.
Yeah.
But I mean, it has to be a point to where you think about like, hey, I told
First
this
of all,
person I was
like,
gonna
yeah.
do this and I didn't do it. So let me
Right.
do this. Cause I mean, you might do it with a person that has a high sex drive. So, you know.
It's just a huge inconvenience. Like I have to
Exactly.
shave, I comb my hair. Like I could have just stayed hair wrapped and bushy. Okay.
She did all that for me and I just came on, fell asleep, and I told her I was gonna give her do this, do that.
But I can be understanding,
A few times.
especially it's like, all right, you working overtime, shit happens.
And
Cool.
dude called in. And
Yeah,
he
she
worked
can
by
understand.
himself.
She can understand that day, but probably if, like I said, if I keep doing it, she can like, nigga,
You playing?
yeah, bro.
Who you humping on the way home? Why every time you get home, you tired?
By what you saying, you should give her.
Then she hella gonna be bad. You jack like, nigga, I got this pussy over here that you
She
jack.
didn't know it
Yeah.
though. She came with it out the gate with that text.
No,
She
but
didn't know
I'm
that she
telling
jacked.
no. We talking about now. If I'm saying it to her, she gonna get mad. If I'm talking about I'm gonna lay this pipe down and I come home and go to sleep every night or
Oh, this
Yeah,
is you.
you ain't
Now
gonna
you
keep
getting
it,
shit.
like-
now it's me.
Okay,
My
gotcha.
fault.
You're
Now
not
it's
gonna
me.
keep dick fishing me, bro. Like
Yeah, now
it's
she
just not
now
gonna
she-
happen.
I like that one.
It's just
I like
not
that
gonna
one.
happen. I'm not with it.
And you tried to give her credit for just establishing it and saying it, but by what you saying, nigga, I could say, I can take head and say, I'm not gonna cheat anymore. Just by saying it was saying enough. You know what I mean? I'm not actually doing it.
It's a good question.
I'm not actually gonna stop.
Say, do I know what you mean? Do you want me to really answer that or like just
No,
bypass it?
you know I don't want you to really answer that.
Because I really don't know
Because you're
what you
going to
mean
say it
either.
eventually while you talking. We all do it.
Yeah, so if you want to answer
You
that,
guys are like the terrible two. This is crazy.
he's a Cancer. You know how them niggas is.
Honestly, I don't know. I do know men Cancer, and I get it, actually. Like some of my very best friends are girl Cancers, but my ex is a boy Cancer, you know? So all right.
Right, I get it. I get what he's saying.
I'm going to let you have that.
My bad.
Yeah.
Who we got here? Damo.
Nigga.
Damo really gave me like a name.
I think the people like it. Rim KC.
What do you niggas said y'all like Rim, so we gonna get you that too.
Yeah.
Who was that?
That was a little concerning.
Why are you looking at me?
One of you niggas, I don't remember who it was. We gonna get back to it, but
y'all said it. Okay, but so listen.
Wait, you got to tell them what you do out here.
I'll tell them what I do.
Right.
You're right. So my name is RheMc. Okay, I don't know what Damo came up with or what kind of.
So that's why I said Rim.
No.
Oh, it is
So
a M.
you
That's
said
why
Rim.
I kept saying Rim.
He said
So
Rim.
you like Rim? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay, so my name is RheMc on Instagram and Facebook. If you are looking for me, I host a show on Tuesday nights through my Facebook and the Ultimate Game Nights platform. It's called Tipsy Topic Tuesday. We drink, we expose businesses. So if you have a business and you want to come on, we come into those. Huff again. Damo.
I was sniffing like
It's a Cancer. Don't mind.
I was not
That's
doing that. I
crazy.
promise I wasn't doing that.
He's so shady.
That's crazy.
Anyway, so if you're a business, a blogger, or a person who just got a lot of stuff to say, you come sit with me. We drink, we play games, and we talk about hot topics, which is kind of why we're here today, because I have a lot of women on my platform, and I don't get to sit with the fellas a lot. And I saw this post, DeVille, and what's his wife's name?
K, I think K.
No, he's gonna butcher.
I want somebody else to back this up.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't put your finger up and say
I need a second
She didn't
verification.
even give me a chance to get it.
Let me look. Let me just look it up. Anyway, so they had this segment, and the segment was like, of course, it was just a small clip, but they were going back and forth about why do women push for monogamy,
KK.
or marriage. So it's KK. Almost, you had it.
What do you
so
say?
DeVille
K.
and K. K. Okay.
Okay.
All right, K.
I said it.
So there was a clip of them, and I think a lot of people have seen it, but it talked about how why do women push for monogamy, basically, if you don't want to perform for your partner. And he was just, I don't know, does anybody have the clip? We can give a little piece of it.
Want to pull it from the phone?
I think I could summarize decently, but so what he said was, why do women push for monogamy if basically you're not gonna be his everything from beginning, middle to end, but mostly it kind of honed in on sex, like
Yeah, so if sex is going to be a chore for you, why do you push monogamy?
But he also said in that too that she didn't say forced, she pressured him into marriage.
Yeah.
And I think that what he said was some bullshit.
It is. You have a choice. At the end of the day, you do have a choice. You got to live with your choice. Well, what's up, Damo?
I was about to respond.
So
So
I
she
gave-
looking at
so-
me like I'm about
so-
to say some bullshit, but
So,
go ahead.
no. So when I handed this out, I gave it to y'all to be able to raise it. He uses it as a phone case, and you're about to eat. I don't know what's going on. Y'all didn't use it for what y'all supposed to use it for.
So he said that she pressured him because she told him that she didn't want to be engaged or just shacking up forever. Like her words to him was like, hey, like if you don't want me forever, then maybe we need to just move on and not do this. And he took that as pressure. So I was like, you know what? Let me like sit with some gentlemen and think what they think. Because I think he on some bullshit.
She also said she only wanted to be engaged for a year. Like when I first heard it, I was thinking like he on some bullshit. That's not pressure. Like you have a choice. But at the same time, if that's a person you want to be in a relationship with and somebody you trying to build something with, if they put that year on you, you are
That's
kind
pressure.
of, you feeling the pressure of it. Like, damn. Like
But
gotta get this shit
I think that it comes down to like the fight or flight thing. Like you have two responses when you're uncomfortable. You either gonna fight for it or you're gonna leave.
Is there no pressure in fighting?
No, but he made a selfish decision.
Her or
he
him?
did.
Putting in a timestamp on it is
no, because I still, like you said, I still gave you a choice. Like I didn't say marry me the fuck right now, right?
Basically,
you chose to marry me so that you could save me for you and not send me on my way because you knew what I wanted. You could have been like, nah, I kind of want to be a hoe, so you take that year and shove it.
No, but see, you can't really say that because at the same time too, if he say something like that, you're not going to stay with him.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, if you make a conscious decision to wife me under pressure, it's selfish because you know you're not ready, but you're doing it because you know what I want.
I agree.
So is that her or him though? I think
he's the problem.
Putting a 365 days stamp on it,
it's not pressure.
Selfish.
It's a choice.
That is,
but it is both. But at the same time,
I see what she's saying.
But it's kind of even. It's both, but she's putting pressure on the man because if you asking him to. I mean, just like you said, yeah, you can say something and the man can be like, okay, well, I can fight for it or whatever. But at the same time, too, I mean, now you kind of gave me this time limit.
It's like an ultimatum.
Yeah,
I think it depends on their communication within that as well. Mm-hmm. Like he should have came up with his list. She come with her list. Then y'all figured out, hey, 365 days, we need to have this figured out. Yay or nay.
At the same time,
yeah, because he could have been like, how about
he could have voiced everything he could have voiced everything.
She did say once they get to that point, to credit her, once they get to that point, we see where we at then. Like it's not just straight up, fuck you, nigga, I'm done. You know what I mean? If you're not ready, she said once we get there, we see. But as of right now, how I think, like I don't feel like I need to be engaged longer than a year. You know what I'm saying? So to credit her, she did say once we get there, and that's how life is. Once you get to certain points, you might change your mind. Like, okay, he been doing this much, so why would I give him up just because he didn't want to marry me after a year?
So once
there
they
were
got
certain
married,
things that went into that why he couldn't marry me.
So once they got married, she wasn't giving him no sex?
The conversation that they had was that he said that like basically, why did you pressure me to marry you if sex was going to be a chore? Like it's almost, to me, it came off that old timey feel like, I'm your husband, you my wife, and you should do it because I say so.
No, but
and that's how it's supposed to be.
But at the same time, too, as a partner, period, either one, you supposed to know what you getting yourself into and who you being with because this is supposed to be a life thing. And far as a woman, far as I'm gonna say the pressure of gotta think about it. Far as a man, we supposed to. Okay, like I said, y'all call us dogs, this, that, right?
No, y'all.
Okay, well,
we speaking in general.
But you know, but you know what I'm talking about. You hear more stuff about us than uplifting. You know what I'm saying? So basically, anyway, you can't, man. I kind of lost it, but I think
I get it, bro.
If it was a chore before marriage, they wasn't on the same page.
Yeah.
So I think you need to figure out.
Sorry. Go ahead.
To her kind of the context
for a marriage, bro.
Some context, she did say, if I would have known that this would be that, then I probably would have second guessed getting married. If I would have known your sex drive and your needs were gonna be this much, I would have second guessed getting married.
That's what I was trying to say. My fault, y'all. That's what I was trying to get into. Like you gotta know what your partner's into. That's why. Sometimes when you even date, I feel you need to, like I was telling Nick one time, we was talking about like just a new, like right now, I feel people need to date for like a year and a half or so and get to know the person really who that they're dealing with. Because you said, I might be this person, but then later on I might like some other stuff or whatever. And you might,
but you still finding those things out through marriage too. So
yeah,
I mean, and that's true too. But that's what I'm saying. But at the same time too, a person has to be have some understanding to try to kind of bend a little bit to please that person. Like they have, because they got some needs too.
I think in their context though, like I could see the confusion. And that's why, like, I work with young girls and I'm like, no, like, you don't get married, or your high school boyfriend may not be your forever.
Period.
But they were together for so long that you should expect to outgrow and relearn and outgrow and relearn. And I think that is the biggest disconnect for them, because y'all are going to be in uncharted waters forever, because y'all have been together for so long. You're going to keep being something different. But now, like, for single people, now it's like, okay, you need to know the right conversations to have. And you really should, as a woman, ask about sex. And I think that nobody asks that question. I don't meet you like, yo, like, how many times do you need to fuck a week? And you're like, once. Okay, cool. But I got friends who like, I want to do it 3, 4, 5 times a day. Bitch, it's unrealistic for some people. And some people it's not.
So to give further extended clip to what they talked about, she said basically when we was in college and shit, we was fucking like rabbits. You know what I'm saying? That's when we first met or whatever. And the thing about that is, like, it seems like we're fucking every day or fucking all the time, because when we see each other, we're fucking like rabbits. But once we get together, it would probably average out. Like, because if you're in college and I'm at home, right? When you come home and we fuck probably up that whole week, right?
Yeah.
But all that time we missed because you was away, yeah, it averages out to when we together. Like, because once you're around somebody all the time, you're not going to be on them all the time.
So what she's saying, she want more than just sex, bro. We need more of a commitment.
Well, she said that he basically said, like, if you can't keep up with what I need, what the fuck you pressure me into marrying you for? Like, I want to fuck X amount of time, and you made clear that you can't keep up with that. Why you asking me to marry you then? When they got married, though, I don't think she believed, to give her more credit, I don't think she knew exactly after, like, having babies and all of that shit, that her sex drive would go down. Yeah, like she said that too. So that's where I'm like putting that out there so people can really not just be bashing her. Like, no, I'm down with her and everything that she said, because I think that men, you hear women who have standards and create boundaries, and it automatically equals pressure. Like the fact that I say to you, hey, like, I really like you, but I'm not interested in doing this dating phase for 1 year. You know, like, if 9 months in, if you ain't clear on what this is, that's not me saying make me your girlfriend in 9 months. You made me your girlfriend being selfish. You should have at 9 months been like, you know what, that don't work for me. And as much as I like you, I'm sorry.
But I want to add something to that selfish part, though, because sometimes niggas be selfish and you got to keep it real with me, because women sometimes do not understand. They want a nigga to talk to them, but if a nigga really told them what they wanted or how they wanted to go about it, y'all not trying to hear it because y'all want it done this certain way at this moment.
That don't mean
I disagree.
No. What I'm saying is most men, this is just years of just whatever. We not gonna say nothing because it don't never really get, you know what I'm saying? Y'all don't talk, it don't get up, y'all don't listen like that. You know what I'm saying?
I think the biggest disconnect is that men do a lot of stuff behind the scenes and then assume that women know what your mind frame is. Like, I feel like that was the biggest one of, like, a downfall of one of my relationships, where you operating and you like, I'm working, I'm doing X, Y, and Z so that I can get X, Y, and Z. But you're doing this on your own, and you have never said, hey, girl, I'm working hard to buy us broccoli. And so I'm at home like,
communication.
Well, that's a little different than what on that part.
But I think most reasonable women just want you to voice that. Like, look, I ran out of gas. You know what I mean? Like, but see, I think y'all do a lot of shit and assume we know.
When it comes to that part, that's when a man, I feel, is all the way wrong and he needs to say something. But I'm talking about when it comes to that relationship conversation, what I want, you know what? I'm fucking with you, but right now I'm not ready to commit with you. But I want you to be. I want to rock with you, though.
You can't say that.
That's what. No, I'm just saying. But
that is selfish.
But what I'm saying, it don't matter if it's selfish or not. Hear me out. How you feel And what you're saying and you being honest to that person is that's you. I mean, some people express themselves different ways, or they can't express.
So I want to be with you, but just hold on. Let me get to it.
I hated that men feel like the presence of honesty is accepted.
I'm not saying that's every person. I'm just saying one person might be like that. Another nigga might have a better way of saying it. Might be on something more honest. He might know more what he wants. But I'm just saying. Sometimes people you don't understand that, so niggas don't say nothing sometimes.
But my thing is, you don't want a relationship if you can say that though. You know, like, and I think y'all have to understand what women see over and over too. Like the same way that you feel like, oh, I got this girl asking for my money and this one asking for this and this one want this. We got niggas who are like, but just hold on. Like, how many hold ons should a woman hear before she's like, you know what, this ain't what it. You don't need, nobody holds when they find a one. Like, you're literally like, oh, this is my girl and I'm gonna drop everything and come running. It's like in a case of an emergency thing. Like, you don't be like, but a 6 months just in case period. Like, bro, I'm not your fucking placeholder. Like, no, you just go about your little business. Cause if you, as a man, came to me and was like, I really like you and your vibe is like so dope, but let me make sure. Okay, yeah. Please go fuck yourself.
Yeah, I mean, a person definitely shouldn't come like that. But I'm just saying, like I said, it just however the person comes, I'm just saying most of the time it's not a woman. It's just not going to be an understanding conversation like that.
That's because what you said wasn't anything to understand. You were very clear. I like you, but hold on. And I think that they say women give ultimatums, but you didn't give me an option to say that don't work for me. It was like, I like you, sis. Wait there, and you better not fuck on nobody else.
I don't really mean wait there, but I'm just saying, just that I don't need you to get. You might still need to shop around. You know what I'm saying?
But you didn't say that.
No, I'm just saying if he did, however wording he need to say it. I'm just saying most of the time it don't get said because it's not gonna get taken the right way.
Yeah, because it's gonna get taken exactly how you said it. You didn't choose me.
I understand what you're saying too, but what I'm saying is women is not all the way understanding like how you making it.
No, women don't accept the bullshit. Like a lot of women,
and that's
I'm gonna
what
be straight up honest.
About.
I don't need to hold on for nobody. My man is gonna know me.
Especially
he gonna be.
Like
well, that's what I'm trying to say. I'm not really on the hold on. That's what I'm saying. I'm talking about somebody that's going to keep it honest with you. He's just being honest about what he got going on, and he's keeping it honest with you. No bullshit, no holding on, no, just where he's at right now. Where you might be at, he might not be there, and so he's just letting you know. And most of the time, it don't get took in the right way. I'm just trying to understand, how do you take that? I'm gonna punch you in your face right now, and I'm telling you because I'm gonna do it. Like, I'm about to punch you, and you're gonna leave with a black eye. Like, I didn't really give you, just because the presence and the open and honest is there, that doesn't make it right. Yeah.
Go back to the where you said we should communicate, like what we're doing, all that stuff. So this is the same for y'all. You got to communicate why your sex is not there. You got to communicate all that. It's not just us. So communication plays a part in the whole relationship. You have to tell me that, oh, baby, just whatever it is, because I don't know what a woman goes through in her body. Like,
yeah, and that's true. And I think what she said too, you got to renew. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. People change. Just like, I don't know that you're mad at this certain thing, so now you just giving it to me. You're going to do it, but shit, I ain't really feeling you like that. So just like you said, you have to communicate.
And now we find compromise.
Because if not, both of y'all really don't want to be with each other for real. If you can't communicate, you just doing it just to do it. It's a stability.
I feel that too.
Period. Point blank. If you cannot communicate, that's exactly what that is. Which goes to say, when you get married, right? What all goes into that? Are you just going into that for as just, I want to marry her, or is it, all right, it's cool, my daughter gonna be straight. My mama,
the intent.
My mama is, yeah. So do you think that plays a part? And if so, how big of a problem is that?
I do think it plays a part. And I think it's kind of two things. I think you end up in those like comfort or like those puzzle piece relationships where it's not really there. But like you said, you take the kids to school, or we split bills and my budget is there and whatever else. And so you find yourself in a situationship. But I also think that You hold yourself back doing that because you probably miss your husband or two in that time frame. But I think that it's just our society is that a lot of people aren't where they need to be. And I'll say to any woman over and over again, don't move in with no man. Like, I don't give a damn if you got to have a $400 apartment. You should live by yourself and know you for yourself so that when you move in with somebody, we got boundaries. Or I know me so well that if you come and burp and it's literally gonna set me off, I should probably not be with you. And hopefully like people aren't doing stuff that minute. But I think the biggest thing is that we move in with our spouse way too quickly. Yep. And then once you ravel those pieces, it's so hard to unravel because you on a 2-person budget. You can't cook, but I can. Or I need to come do the podcast and you at home with the kids. And so you end up creating these ties that suck when you're already in it. But I think on the flip side of that, as you get older, you start to know yourself more and relationships become less, I'm not going to say less about love, but they come a lot more logic comes with your love. Mm-hmm. And so, yeah, I might marry you because you have money, but that doesn't mean that I don't love you too. Like, you have money and you want kids. Mm-hmm. But if you didn't have money, then I would still offset and pick up the slack. Yeah.
But
are you more attractive to me? Right? Because
of course.
But for some people, the money is it. I don't think so. Because to me, as a woman, like, I don't want to, like, I'm not like, oh my God, I got to have a millionaire. But you can't come to me and not have no money because you can't lead me nowhere, bro.
Married or not, like, of course you still.
No. You said now, nowhere, bro.
Nowhere but to fucking harvesters. Like, where are we going? How can you even? Why should you start a family and you don't have your feet in the ground?
I don't blame her for that.
Because if you are fucking couch surfing, no man in that position should want to really. Now, I'm not saying he shouldn't want to date. A man got needs. You should not try and make a family and you don't even know you. And if you are 30 and you are at Gates and you hate it, now you might be a cook at Gates and you love it. That's you and that's who you are. And that money is gonna be your money. But if you are like, I really hate my job, I hate what I'm doing, and you think you gonna hate me and everything that come with me.
Basically, that example you just play for women, that goes for men too. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm gonna tell my son, to be honest. So
you gotta communicate
both ways.
Don't try and buy into a Bentley and you don't want to be making Bentley money.
Because I feel with marriage, man, I feel it's more like a business instead of love. Like,
the marriage part of it.
It's logical love.
Society got it like that.
The older you get, I think it becomes logical love. Yeah. You'll meet people who are 50 and are like, we are married, but we don't co-mingle our finances because I got fucked in my finances before. They love each other, but it's still like love and logic.
Because money can.
Which is why you got to communicate and fucking renew. On your job, you get a raise or you just get an evaluation every year. Marriages or relationships, y'all just go by without really, hey man, where we at? You know what I mean? So just like a job, this is a fucking job too. Every year, you should. Even if it's just not every 6 months, you should figure out where y'all. Hey, we on the same page.
Shit, every week.
We that.
That's
powerful. You know what I mean?
Cuz.
So for sure.
I have a best friend in Texas, and she married right out of college, and her husband. And originally, I thought that was the weirdest thing. Like, they literally have scheduled sit down days where we talk finances, we talk needs, we talk. I mean, this week we're gonna literally spend money on donuts because we're vegan, but today we splurging. And it's like I used to be like, why does everything have to be such a contract? But to see how they work together when shit goes wrong, it's like they're both still like, but I know he or she got me.
They prepared for it.
We give up too
well
easy.
Prepared for.
Like a basketball player, you work at that game. You know what I mean? You're in the gym every fucking day. So if you ain't doing nothing to work in your relationship, you can't expect it to just. You know what I mean?
I disagree. I don't think we give up too easy. I think we have the culture of situationships and we don't know when to call it quits.
But we don't work on it either before we even call it quits. That's what I'm saying. Like if you worked on, like we pod hella, right? And we worked hard at this shit. We talk every day. We communicating. Are we really doing that with our spouse? Are we really understanding what they're going through when they, you know what I mean? Shit, I don't really want to fuck. So you ain't gonna fuck, I'm out. It's plenty of bitches out here want to fuck though. But you're not gonna lean. You're not gonna lean into why she feels like that though. We just gonna go straight up.
I gotta give men more credit though, because my experiences haven't been like that. Like
not all, but that was does happen. I'm just saying that does happen to where I'm just speaking on.
Well, you generalizing it too. Right?
Just period. I'm not just saying this is just what. But this is we don't work hard at it. You know what I mean? If you really
I don't know. I mean, I
really,
think if you got the fucking future, like. Duh. But I think as a whole, I do think that a lot of black men who are relationship ready are reasonable in that way.
Relationship ready. So I guess I'm speaking for the ones that are not relationship ready.
Well, then stop fight or flighting and locking people down you can't have all the pussy. Like
so once you into it, that's what I'm saying. You really got to fight for it. You really got to figure it out. You know what I mean? If your jumper wasn't on, what you gonna go do tomorrow? Nigga, we gonna go straight to the gym, try to figure out what the fuck it was. You know what I mean? And we get in an argument with our chick, we run into the club. We ain't, you know what I mean? We go, hey man, why this bitch tripping, bro? You know what I mean? We ain't just really like,
I think men do it a lot more than we know.
Hell no.
I really do. I think that if you got into an argument, he might not come to his homeboy, but like if you in a church, a lot of men go to their pastor like, hey bro.
What if you're not in that? That's what
a lot of men, YouTube, I think that women are like looked at like the messy ones and the researchers or the ones who run to their friends. But I genuinely think a lot more men seek their friends' advice and stuff than, or if not just as much.
I think more than it used to be. Yeah. A lot more than what it used to be.
So are they running for advice or they running like, bro, this bitch tripping, bro? Like,
but that is silent advice.
It's just more than what I'm with Damo. It's more than, niggas is talking a little bit more than what they used to be, but at the same time too, niggas ain't really telling everything because trust me, every nigga don't get it. Just because we roll together, niggas don't.
But y'all usually have y'all one go-to. What you said is asking. You just wait to see what his response. You're like, man, she tripping. You're waiting for him to be like, man, bitches ain't shit. Or what happened, you know? And then you go for it.
There needs to be a lot more of that too, though. And a lot more of your niggas that hold you accountable.
Like, we need to just come out and just say shit now. Go ahead. Because I want to ask her a question. So, dudes are sex driven, right? Mm-hmm. Generally, women are affection. They're driven by affection, right?
That's the concept. That's what people think.
Love, affection. Yeah. So with that being the thing that we're like grown to believe or whatever, women that's just instilled in their head, they just automatically feel that's what they are. So do you think that makes it harder for them to realize what they're doing them wrong in a relationship because they automatically don't think they're doing anything wrong? Because nigga, I'm already what you're supposed to be in a marriage or whatever.
I do think you have some women who come from like this elitist perspective. I think I've been fortunate enough to not deal with women who are like that. And so I think I don't ask me again. Ask me one more time.
You don't make me run
I just need to hear it one more time.
So it's kind of like
you don't even know what you said.
I just need to hear it. Like just sum it up for me. Like I want to make sure I'm answering.
Women are like driven by love and affection. So we like women growing up automatically think that's already instilled in them. Like I have this. I'm already full. What are you bringing? You know what I mean? It ain't about what I don't do nothing wrong. You know what I mean? Okay. So they don't realize their mistakes because they already believe they're whole. Yeah. Like it's you get your side together. Okay. So you think do you believe that plays a part in a fucked up relationship?
I definitely do think yes. I absolutely think that when a woman comes to the table like God made me for you, you figure it out. I think that that's some BS. But like I said, I've been fortunate enough to not deal with women who are like that. And I think that I say all the time, when it comes to women and growth and investment, you got to look at you and what you doing. Like if you meet 3 niggas who cheat on you, right? Like your last 3 relationships, you've been cheated on. The same way, the same setup. At some point, something you're doing or saying is allowing for people to read you that way. Like you're a book. So he's reading you like, she cool for this, but this bitch got to get cheated on because X, Y, and Z. And I think that's going to be the woman's downfall and why you're always going to be unhappy until you look at you. Now, are there some relationships where he just dead ass wrong? Like, yes. But I'm a huge, I'm going to look at me first because I can only control the controllable. And I can control me and what I put out and what I bring in. And then you might have to go, bro, because I learned my lessons from you and I know how to get it right next time. And I probably get it wrong with him too, but I learned some shit along the way. And before I finish, like, I'm going to get it right. But yes, it is. I do think that perspective is a huge problem, like, for women.
Do you think the sisterhood fails a lot? Like, because I find a lot, probably a lot more than men, that women don't tell women where they're wrong at. Like, there's just go sis, not sis, he da 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 da. Like, oh, he dead fucking wrong. No, tell her she's fucking wrong. Tell her what she's doing wrong.
I was about to
like,
say
I think I find more a lot of times when like I'm speaking amongst men, like it's cause.
You tripping.
Cause like you.
I don't know, but maybe I'm not a good person to answer that because the kind of person I am, literally, like I will reference my best friend, her husband all the time because married or not, my common sense don't leave. Like just because you married don't mean you can't ask me for advice. Sure, there's some things I won't know, but I think people are like, well, she ain't married, so she can't ask. 9 times out of 10, I'm like, Greg is definitely right. Like you was tripping, but that's just who I am. Like, I'm not going to side with you just because you my sister, cousin, brother, whatever. Right is right and wrong is wrong to me. So I don't agree. I don't want anybody in my group that's going to be like, yes, me. And that shit is whack. And you just.
Because you're not building me.
Yeah, but in general, yeah.
Do you think
blind leading the blind?
Do you think people go to the people for advice that know they going to just side with you?
Yeah, a lot. Because they don't want to hear the real. Yeah. You know what I mean?
That's majority.
I was just about to ask.
Think immature people.
Who should you get your advice? Okay. You know your woman. They don't know. Justin don't know my woman, right? So I'm asking advice from him on my woman. I know the answer. He can't give me that answer.
I think
that
disagree.
makes sense.
I think you get advice from people who thrive to, who you look to have your relationship
last.
Yeah, you see what their relationship is doing or whatever.
I guess
or like who thrive for the thing that you want.
I guess I'm trying to say, you know what you need to do to make this right. Right? You going to him voicing some shit. You don't even have to voice it to him. You know the answer.
But
how often do you think that happens? To where people just want to hear like, oh no, you right.
A lot, because you gotta make sure you're not tripping sometimes.
But you know you ain't
you're looking for approval, not advice.
You gotta check you though. You know you dead wrong. You know what to do. You asking him just to, okay, yeah, he said that too. Or he might go left with it.
I feel like you should ask more than one person. Like for me, my friends, we've been friends forever, and Rhonda's my go-to. And I know I'm not gonna get approval. She gonna be like, nah, bro, you tripping. You know what I mean? But I think for me, I'm gonna ask like 1, 2, 3, and then like, okay, the medium in this is that everybody say you tripping.
Even when you know the answer too, though, you know the answer before you even ask them.
But sometimes you don't.
I'm asking only if you know.
So if I
like, you know, like me and you together, right? You know what pisses me off, what don't. They don't really. No, but you know what you need to do, right? But you're asking them, which is cool. Don't get me wrong.
I think you're coming for like some type of sympathy or some type of.
Yeah, that just seems like validation.
And that's what I'm saying. But you think that people go for the?
Some people.
Not when it's
how
real.
much does that help too, though? How much does that help? Like, okay, I was already thinking that, and y'all said that too, though.
Not when you're really invested.
This nigga told me some bullshit.
Well, I think it's more of a backfiring thing because they come into that person thinking that person's gonna be on their side more so. And then
that's what I'm saying. So can you test your niggas through all that too, though? Like, fam, you know.
Can you do what?
Test your niggas through that. Like,
why do we have to do that? Like,
not saying that,
you already know what niggas.
Not saying you testing your niggas, but like you kind of know you wrong and. Like, come on, bro. Why would he give me that advice?
But why don't you be like, don't agree with me? Just tell me.
I ain't coming to that type of nigga.
Yeah.
No, you just saying, you're trying to see what type of niggas you got around you by giving them that situation and seeing what they say.
Sometimes we set ourselves up for that too, though.
Now you all over the place. Then
we are. What you want? We already know our answer too. Like that's what I said. Sometimes you already know, but just like you said, validation. Sometimes it's that validation.
Well, then you need to work on you. Do you want advice or do you want validation? Like, are you trying to work on your relationship or just be right?
So that's what I'm saying. Sometimes
that's a problem in relationships.
That's a problem.
Being right and trying to be right.
And that's what I'm saying. Sometimes we know the answer. We just gotta dig down and do what we need to do instead of going to so and so. I
don't know. I disagree though. When you go to therapy, like you go sit with somebody who don't know you or anything you got going on, and it could be good and bad. I could go and sit with my therapist and literally tell you one thing, and then I keep all this away, well, of course the advice is gonna be wrong because you left out all these different things.
Yeah, you have to lay out the full situation.
You gotta go to it wanting to help. I mean, I'm gonna say it just like that. I know the problem, I gotta want to solve the problem. You know what I'm saying? And then it's gonna be, I'm gonna get the right, I guess, information or the right feedback.
And back. I guess my thing is, if I want that, I don't need to go to y'all. You know what I mean?
I feel you, but it
some people just go like just off the like. Now they got a bad.
Nah, but I think some people know that, like, play to your strengths. Like, if you really, really suck at relationships, or you play basketball, right? And you know, like, you need to work on this jump shot. You're not gonna keep
How did she
trying
to know that?
Oh my God. It was
crazy.
just like,
I knew something was coming. I knew something was
crazy.
Wow, you two are ridiculous.
Well, this is right here, you know what I'm saying?
But the point is, like, you go and find an expert, or at least somebody who knows a little more than you. They might not be Steph Curry, but you're going to seek for somebody to guide you. You do
You cannot be so good and still know the game.
Yeah.
He tried
Even
to
better than the people.
He tried to body.
No,
I mean, yeah. Some coaches. Do you think Andy Reid could get on the field? Hell nah. That man would pass out.
You look like him, though.
And it's Andy Reid. He looks like Andy Reid.
No. He looked like the nigga that sing, I wish I was a little bit tall. I wish I was a bald. Go to that video. It's a bald head nigga like Damo. I promise to God.
He gonna say bald head nigga like Damo. No,
look at the I said looking like Damo. We just said this the other day, man. I can still get me the Caesar, man. I still can get the Caesar. I choose to.
I ain't coming
bald
for
is
you,
in.
Yeah, that's what I told him
here.
Don't bald shame each other.
No, he bald. He always do.
He always do.
You believe in God?
When I had hair, I bald shame.
All day.
Don't bald
When I
shame.
had hair for a week, I bald shame.
How do you feel about the niggas that like I put that on God? Like, but you clearly don't even live a life that's.
I think it's just a figure of speech.
Well, that's what confuses me about marriage for people who don't believe in God. Like,
no, people that don't believe in God, period, bro.
Yeah, but ain't that like a
like? Don't put that on your mom, and I just seen you cuss her out.
Though, like to
I
get
think
married.
Each religion has its marital contracts.
Okay, because I was about to say, why get married if you don't believe in God?
No, let me rewind that. Nah, it'd be a lot of people that don't believe in God and be saying like still Bible quotes and things like that. Still,
well,
I think they be trying to be
I don't
funny
think people are
like,
rooted.
Don't put that on your mom, and you just cussed her out. I just seen you cuss her out. Now
I would still put it on her though, because I still
so
love
I don't believe,
you.
Some
like,
people
I
have
put that on my mama. Like, you're lying.
I still love you.
If you tell me you put that on your mama, you're lying.
Nah.
I just seen you cuss her out.
Some people got that relationship with their mama.
No.
She needed to be cussed out.
No, I would never cuss my mama out.
You can't cuss your mama out like that.
Some people had that relationship with their. That's how they communicate.
Well, just to me, don't put that on your mama.
I feel like it depends on the generation, because I see the flip side a lot. Like, it's a lot of millennials raising their parents. Like, I think we don't, and I think that kind of stuff happens like that because you have these like absentee mamas and daddies, and then the relationship flips, and now I'm your mama showing you how to do stuff because I went and got the information. So I think that it kind of the lines get crossed.
I understand what you're saying. I know what you're saying. I definitely know what you're talking about on that.
To go back to the sex in the marriage, though, it could also be other things too, like why her sex drive ain't where it is. Maybe we're still doing the same old tricks. Maybe we're not changing like what we do or whatever. It's kind of like, I guess, like you go get a membership at a gym, right? No, you don't get the membership yet. You go in the gym, you work out, whatever. You got that free pass or whatever. Oh, this is pretty fucking good. You know what I mean? I might come, that free pass lasts about 3 days.
Yeah, you be there all.
So you go there a few more times. It gives you a little more. You work out on a little more equipment or whatever. It's giving you what you need. So you decide to get a membership or whatever. So you start to get a contract for that thing. Once you get a contract in that thing, they don't really update the equipment or nothing. So that workout becomes the same workout over and over, like the same equipment. So if you don't voice to the people, if you don't voice to the gym that, hey, can y'all throw a fucking TV on this treadmill or something? Like it'll make the workout a little better or something. So they're not gonna update it. I got you already. You locked here. So I'm gonna keep it the same way. So we have to update like with sex and all that. We gotta do more moves. Just turning over and just fuck me.
Yeah, 'cause I was about to ask you who problem was that? I was about to say who.
It's both sides.
I feel like we are operating under the assumption that women don't like sex just as much as men. I feel like now we are, but I'm just saying, like, I'm thinking of over the life of this conversation. Mm-hmm. It is under the assumption that women don't want to, like when Summer Walker said, like, some of us or people really just don't fucking need all of that to do it. Like, but it comes down to communication. What do you like now? And I think that men also take like not wanting sex personal. Like, she don't want to fuck me. She don't want to fuck me, but you know, her ex 7 years ago, she said they used to do it forever. That's
women too, though.
But like, bro, I done had a baby.
Gotta renew.
I gotta work too now. Like, I don't just sit at home.
No, that's what I think that's what it goes it just goes both ways in a way. It just kind of go both ways with that, because at the same time too, I mean, still a woman need to.
How many times have you been with somebody like, and you're like, how exactly do you like it? Like, have you literally been like, do you like it front, back, fast, slow, romance? You just go fucking her and then you wonder why she don't like it. You never even asked me what I preferred. But you talking about like renew, like make it pretty again. But I'm just talking about just the first meetup.
Would you like
the whole thing was like, that's the first, I get what you're saying, but my whole thing was like communicating that with each other too. Like, like I said,
should we communicate
with the gym,
that though, or should you kind of figure that out?
I think you should open the floor for it. I think you should open the door. I think a man should open the door for that conversation, because women, I don't want to criticize no man's penis.
You're right.
Like a lot of women will just kind of be like, I really hope, or I might try and introduce something on my own. Like, look, I got us a toy, but then you might be like, Mitch, if this ain't enough for you, cool. Like, I think that should be led by men, and not like, we do the work, but more so like men are sensitive about their penises.
We got to be receptive to why they got that toy or whatever. We got to
that's why
open
it should
to
be
the conversation.
Everything
got to be communication.
It was like taboo to talk about that shit as we was growing up. I think it's more open now than what it is.
And I don't want the cheat code either. I don't want to. I want to be able to figure you out, and you should be able to want to figure her out.
Yeah, but you need the blueprint.
That's what I said.
She got to help you out with that.
You don't have to. I'm just saying, like, if I can't figure it out, then I'm
got to help you.
Then I'm gonna ask. You know what I mean? I don't think we should just go right out.
I don't know. I would be like,
but that can come from just early conversation. Just smooth conversation.
That's why I said it's 50-50.
But it might change. I think that changes though. Like, you meet a dude and you like, let's say you don't have sex for like 6 months, and you meet him and you're like, I'm getting fucked. Like, I'm just really like this. After 6 months of frat boy sex, you like, all right, can we balance with a little romance? But you so used to just frat boy fucking that you just gonna do what works. So like, a woman might say something. She could.
Yeah, gotcha.
But I'm not even going to say she should, because I feel like men take such a huge offense to criticizing their penis. She should.
It's the same way. Well, you saying he didn't need to say
sensitive about my shit.
It got to be communication.
But as a man, you got to know that this just ain't the same. This don't hit the same.
It don't matter, because all I can do is just hit and get my nut and keep.
See, but then you just using me to masturbate.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that because
all dudes don't pay attention like that.
Then fuck you,
gotta
bro.
start.
I'm saying all dudes don't though.
That's why I said I'm going to figure it out on my own.
Majority dudes.
Wow.
I think it's a team.
Why don't you want me to be like to the left, to the right, and we gonna be good?
It's a cheat code. Am I really? I don't know. Me, I would rather just.
You just want
to get to know it.
I'm that nigga. I can
not
do
even
it.
that, but you should be able to figure it out instead of them just telling you exactly what it is.
But
how you ever gonna figure out that she like butt sex if you know?
It's going to come about, though. That's why I said it's 50-50.
No, if you are totally against
stick that motherfucker
butt sex.
She's saying you against it.
If you are, how are you ever going to figure that out? How are you ever going to figure out that she wants a whole fist in her vagina?
See, that's why I say it should be, to me, I like to have those type of conversations.
You're never going to figure that out.
That's what I like to have those type of conversations early on. And we can just in the midst of just communicating, just period, just regular that conversation. Somehow we end up getting to that freaky ass conversation where you tell me how you like to get fisted. And then
I'm just saying, it's never not gonna come out. I'm just saying, I'm gonna feel
I'll judge you, but I feel you.
and then we gonna go from
Some
there.
shit you ain't. You are never gonna just come home with goddamn nipple shockers. Like
Well, man,
some
I'm
stuff
ass.
you gotta
I'm
be-
not just saying, like, I'm gonna go off. Let me do what I do first.
Oh yeah,
and then I'm ass.
And not to say, to answer your question too, we're not trying to say women don't like to have sex or nothing. But as far as me, what I'll say to that is, I will say that y'all can just keep it moving and be about y'all business or whatever, and just do it moving. And sometimes y'all can overlook it. You know what I'm saying? And
overlook sex or
some people, I'll say, because y'all might be just focused on y'all on women.
How much mental?
Because y'all taking care. Y'all
How
take
much
care
mental?
of a lot.
How much
So
mental
I
is
want to give that, throw that in there too.
I could agree with that.
How much is it more mental though?
What do you mean?
What's the percentages on mental and like? I want to have sex, but mentally, like, I ain't really there with you.
They might think about it, but they might just. I got you saying something else.
I want more of the. Ask me again. How much of not
Like-
having sex is mental?
He
Like
does that to people.
Or just sex, period. Like, how much is it physically attractive on top of mentally, on top of, like, you don't know, you could have just did something earlier that just kind of just threw me all the way off. So now mentally I ain't even there.
okay.
And now he just think you just don't want to do it, but you ain't even realizing it's something
He just-
mental.
he
Or you had a
just-
bad
he
day
just-
at work. You want to fuck like, hey, let's try this nipple shocker. You know what I mean? You ain't feeling. Why did I do this though? I see it rubbing this shit.
Nipple plate.
But you know what I mean? Like mentally, just I ain't there because I think we
don't
get
know.
that misconstrued to where, like, damn, just like you said, now she don't want to fuck. It's like family, just mentally. And it ain't just you. But you still got to communicate that, just like you said.
No, that's why.
Yeah.
That's why I
How
say,
much
because
is it?
sometimes y'all. That's why I say y'all got so much y'all handling. I'm gonna give y'all the benefit of the doubt, and then we can, us being so horny and horn dogs, we can be like, man, shit, I'm trying to get this. Hey, like what the
I
fuck?
think women like to pretend to be more modest too. Like I think a lot of times we want to just throw it out there and then you catch it and do the work.
Gotcha.
Like
Throw
she don't want to
that
be like,
thing
hey,
in a
like
circle.
let's fuck. Like I think that's most of the time.
But I'm gonna say when it's your woman to me, that part all that shit should be hands down.
No.
Both sides should be able to say, I want to fuck.
Have you ever had sex with a girl and then the next morning you talking about it and she's like, don't do that.
I don't talk about sex.
Yeah, like leave that as last night. Like
Yeah.
you like, oh, last
Yeah.
night. And she's like, no, that's not.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know. You just turn into your other person and then leave that there.
But I guess I knew that about her instead of kind of a pop up, so it didn't shock me or turn me off or make me feel weird.
How y'all feel about getting fucked?
I like it.
Like,
Like
wait a minute, define. Like,
yeah,
Does she
that's what I
have?
That's it. I'm
She
out.
just
She's
gonna
fucking
go
you and she's
hammer.
out.
Not
I already
pegging,
told you.
bro.
I just gave y'all that.
I feel like
episode.
if it's
Now, how do you
agreement,
really
men
feel
should be
about
okay
that?
with that.
How you really feel
Remember,
about
I said
that?
I was cool. I just felt it was
She
just
just
kind of
smashed
funny
you
to
and burned
me.
out?
It was just remember the St. Louis thing I said. The St. Louis story I
A
said.
St. Louis girl.
I wasn't
I've
there.
heard some interesting
the
things
New
about
Year-
St. Louis girl.
The New Year's story that I said about the chick, me and my.
I wanna know the story.
homeboys.
Yeah, I don't remember your sexual.
Well,
I would like to know the story. I like, what is this
it
story?
was New Year's. Me and my homeboys, we went all out to St. Louis.
How did?
We kicked it. It was around the time when Patron just came out.
It was.
You know what I'm saying? So we had a nice ass party.
It was lit.
Went to the hotel. Me and my homeboy was fucking these chicks in the room.
I did that.
That
and
is
then-
so gross. Why do girls do that?
It's our younger days. But anyway.
You was,
We still learning life.
Yeah. So anyway,
so you want to do it now?
I ain't never learned.
Would you do it now?
It has always been a don't
Yeah,
do
but that's
gang
you.
bang.
But
What is
that's
wrong
you.
with you?
But that's you.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, go ahead. Let him finish the story. My bad.
And then so
I would be so hurt.
There's
Like,
no judging here.
if I taught you, you wouldn't gang bang.
I'm sorry.
And then-
Is your name Jesus?
and then so hold
God.
on.
It would hurt as a mother.
Hey.
You're doing a lot of judging.
I'm sorry.
I got the
You just was like,
I got
we're
the roll.
ganging it. Okay, go ahead.
all right, but
Y'all
now
in St. Louis fucking on all the pussies.
Y'all was tearing it down that night.
He didn't
man.
ever say
Y'all
they
tore
wasn't
St.
fucking
Louis
each other.
down. They
either.
talk that day
Shut
gonna
up.
go down in
He
history.
just said it was him and his boys in the room. They
people
was
gonna
fucking
talk about
chicks.
that
Okay.
forever.
me and my boy was in the room. He had a chick in his bed. I had one in mine.
Okay, there we go.
Okay. some shit went down with him where I think he didn't really get no shit going off.
Oh, he didn't
You
slap
can't
it
get hard.
up.
I don't know what's going on.
Y'all
over
are
there.
so
But
childish.
all I know is
Did you look in your eye?
we fucking. Next thing I know, she robbed me.
You looking over there like
Bye, Nick.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you when I looked over there at him.
oh, so you okay? All right,
She bust a nut.
your girl.
Yeah,
You don't hear no action from over here though, right?
You knew she busted that nut?
He wasn't.
Oh, he know. for
His
sure.
shit was fucked up. He wasn't
You
making
ain't hear
nothing. Nah,
But was you judging him at that
Hello,
time?
we're
No.
trying to get the
This
story.
nigga ain't over there fucking her
I'm not.
down.
I'm in
know
there,
how
son.
niggas is.
Nah.
Like,
Lansky
oh,
showed
I'm
out.
killing
now.
it. He
Lansky
ain't doing
trying to show.
shit.
Yeah. That's go ahead.
So
My bad,
anyway.
bro. I ain't got the.
Y'all are such boys.
You right.
So
You said you wanted to be here with the fellas. You with the boys, damn it.
But was you listening? I wasn't listening. I was fucking him. Okay, but so he was.
We gotta get it all out.
Was he
Let's get
jealous?
this
Was he
story.
jealous? I think he might have been jealous, but let me finish my story.
Nah.
He was jealous.
Now let me finish though real quick because I already said this
That
shit,
nigga
so we
too
move
cool.
on. All right, so she robbed me. Next thing you know, she bust her nut and she got up, got her shit and bounced.
and
I
Buzzy.
see no problems
Told
here.
old girl and bounced out. And me and my nigga just kind of laughed about it. I was just like, damn, bro, I ain't never. It felt awkward, but I liked it.
What
It
time
was
was
cool.
it?
Foreign territory.
What time was
Exactly.
it? What time was it?
That was more my move.
What time was it?
This probably shit 5 a.m.
She got to work.
Some shit
It wasn't
like
you.
that.
She pulled a Joe on a Joe.
She had to go to work.
Some shit like that.
I don't see anything wrong with
It
that.
wasn't
I
nothing
feel
wrong
like
with that.
women are.
There was nothing wrong with that.
I
but
think
I can see
people
how
think
niggas
we
can
not
go
sick.
boomerang
It's just
with
that it just
I
was.
You
have
haven't
seen a
seen-
man.
I'm sorry, you
I
haven't
have
seen
had
that.
like him be like, okay, like now I'm just your sex slave. At this point, we both know we have nothing else in common. So let's just
Yeah, no, it
do
was
this
G.
until
So
we
this
meet
is-
other people.
This is
It
the
was
question
G.
from the story, right?
Just never had it done.
Did you go to
before.
sleep in that same bed? Did you go right to sleep?
I did.
In the same bed. Yes,
Hell
he did.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Like right?
How
Did
did
you
you
go wash
cover
up at
up?
least?
How
That's
do
key.
How do I cover up?
Was it Boomerang Getty or
This is key, Damo.
I probably.
I fuck with you, right?
she fucked you?
You like-
Ain't no mic. You knew it. They had several
Straight
pillows.
up.
like
Straight
fetal
up.
position.
Hey, shouts to her,
So
man.
here's the second
You
one.
fucked
Though.
him.
Here's the second one.
He's still thinking about you like
I like.
Who text
70
who?
moons
Who text
later.
I
who
like
first?
somebody that can make me feel
There was nothing
crazy
after
and make
that.
me curl.
I don't believe
Shit,
that.
I'm
He
cool
texted
with
her
that.
after that.
Y'all like that shit, and
Hell
then
yeah.
and then after a while, it's like, you know what? I'm feeling very
No. Not
used.
me.
Nah, it's kind of like,
No,
how could
I
you
like
never
being-
text
I
me
like
again?
that.
You don't question yourself.
You a
though?
pleaser. You trying to use me?
You don't question it though. Like,
Use me
damn,
like
that
Future
fucking
said.
wasn't good. Like, she ain't never hit you back afterwards. Like,
No, that she was
What
in St.
was-
Louis.
But why are we
that
like?
was just a one hitter. That was just kind of like
You know,
a one.
So
niggas-
would you be okay with it local? Like you meet a girl right now, y'all talk, and then shit just kind of get weird, and she's like, "But we can like still keep fucking, and let's not." The song that literally played, I
she got
just
hella
fuck you
niggas
and
too.
leave.
Yeah,
No,
I had
but-
something like that.
But what if you gave her
And then what
that
happened?
100 pack, right?
Then you gonna give me another
fucked her
100 next week.
and she's here. No, I'm saying like she just fucking. You know you fucked it good.
So he thought.
And she don't. Nah, you fuck. Let's just
Oh,
say
you
you
don't
fucked her
fight
good.
back.
And
Oh my
she
God,
don't
Nick.
like hit you back at all. And you see her at the club or whatever. She just plays you off, but you don't never get like insecure. Like, what the fuck?
No,
Why? We know what it is.
No,
I don't have to romance
no,
you in the
no,
club.
this is a nigga thing.
He talking about.
He ain't get no
You don't know. But right. That I'm gonna say that introduction when I probably try to walk up and say what's up or whatever, and then she hit me with that. Then I know where it's at.
Yeah, in the
just-
bedroom,
I
like
just
we
know where-
agreed to.
I'm gonna keep
Now,
it just
now what do
speaking-
you
I'm
want
s-
from me?
I'm speaking to a man's ego because normally when you knock something down, you used to that text like she always trying to hit you up and stuff. So when this girl don't hit you up, are you like insecure about
For
your
sure.
shit? Like,
I
what
do think
the
men
fuck?
get insecure.
But
Like
for sure.
I've had a situation
Shit,
where
I
I'm
be.
like, he's like,
You can.
I don't want to be your friend, bro. I have friends. I literally just
God.
want to fuck you. I don't need to be friends
No,
with
it's
you.
just one time.
No,
That's
like,
what I'm
all
saying.
the time.
You fucked on him. You gave
And
him
you
that
ghosted
100.
him.
He gave you that 100, and you ghosted that nigga. He's used to girls hitting him back, even if it was
Well, then
just
it was trash.
agreed.
Or maybe she was cheating.
Sometimes she just wanted.
Maybe she was cheating.
There it is.
Oh no, I got
Maybe
a
she
question
was
for you. I got a question for you. Going off that, okay, on that one time, if it's, can you give 100 on that first time?
Talk to her.
Only
cuz.
time?
What do you mean?
Like 100? Okay,
She don't know what 100 is. Tell her. What
I was like,
100 is.
please
She
define
don't know
100.
saving
You
lingo.
give me your all in that bedroom.
Yeah. Like this is a one night
You sucking his
stand.
meat. You licking your
I
ass
don't
like you usually do.
No, it ain't gotta be.
One night stands are.
Don't make it. No, let's not make it.
Don't make it personal.
Yeah, we ain't making a negative one night stand. It's just a guy that you just like. Hey,
She don't do one night stands in real life.
No.
Okay.
Not in real life.
Now
Well,
we
you gonna
talk
fuck the
about
shit
it.
out of him that first night and give your all.
Yeah.
Yeah, why
It's
not?
a,
What did I come
That's
here
all
to
he joking.
play
That's
around?
okay.
Like
Okay.
if we are here to fuck, now
Like,
we're
cause some
gonna
people
play
say
fuck.
they hold off a little bit. They might not give you the head or give you some or even give you
Well,
the ass.
I
That shit.
think-
Y'all made us wait for in school. This nigga just get the slop on the one night.
I don't know
Ooh,
about
I
that
hate
school
those.
stuff. I
Don't you hate
started
those?
late in the
Don't you
sexual.
hate them?
Right.
Like
them?
I don't know about that school stuff.
I hate them ones, boy. Or
But
the ones
I
you
mean,
get church
some
with.
girls, it's off limits. Like if I just meet you, no, I'm not dick sucking. You can suck your own
Okay,
dick.
that's what-
Okay,
that's
Then
not 100 then.
Make it work.
No matter what you're drinking.
So how long you sucking?
But
dick
that's
then?
your 100. That's your 100, or it's 100 the
100.
no. What? Wait.
100 is everything you do to get a nigga off. Like get him to that. Like all
Why
the
does it
tricks
have to
out
be
the-
getting you off? Here's my question.
No, he just asked you.
No, see,
He
no,
just
no,
asked. Don't even
no,
take it
Or
there.
you just give me your all. Or you
Let's
getting loose.
No, but best believe he's gonna give you the 100 too. I'm just saying, what are you willing to give your? If you like, hey, I'm going for the.
Okay, I got a better question.
I'm pulling my tricks out tonight.
I got a
I
better
think
question.
it's dependent situation.
For me,
probably.
okay, like if a girl is the one night stand and she's probably not going to, although I got some friends who would literally be like,
I'm
I
saying
would
if it's
suck a
that
dick
one
all day
girl,
and not fuck. I like that.
I'm saying
She's
if
not doing it.
it's
She
your
ain't doing it.
crush or
She
something.
ain't doing it.
If it's my
beat
crush
around it
and
too
we know
much.
each other,
She
yeah,
ain't
let's
doing
do
it.
it.
Let's
But
do it.
not on no one night
And you pulling the
stand.
tricks out though.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
I'm talking
This is what I'm
sleep
asking.
and
How many times
Okay,
have you
well,
gave your all?
She said,
Like,
yeah, basically.
I don't know.
Shut up, TJ.
I guess dudes.
How many times have you? How many? Are you asking me how many sexual partners
No,
I've
gave
had?
your all. You had partners.
No,
You
I
ain't
ain't
gave
that.
all them
I'm
your
not sure
all
where we're going
though.
with this.
You ain't gave just all them your all.
I feel like initially girls give it their all and then they realize this shit is trash and I'm okay with this.
You think girls give it their all?
No.
Go ahead,
I want her to make
If I
that clear.
like you,
No, hold on.
I'm here for all of it. Karma Sutra, nigga.
So you saying?
But you're also talking to somebody who like had sold sex toys before.
So you saying
So-
majority of the time, say if you had sex with 5 niggas, all 5 of them have
100.
gotten the whole treatment. basically,
If
basically,
I like
if they talking, they can be like,
No if.
basically,
That's what I'm
if
saying.
them niggas talking, they can be like, yeah, boy, she did that to you, she did the tall thing to
You're
her. She did
asking me
that."
if I'm giving cookie cutter vagina so that all these niggas could get together and be like, damn,
No,
that's just what
no,
this
that's
bitch
not
do.
what I'm saying. I'm
These
saying,
niggas might not even know each
Yeah,
other.
they don't even know each other. Yeah, you going too deep. in it.
One can be in Houston, one can be in.
I'm saying I didn't come. Okay, I feel like we're not paying attention to the fact that every encounter is gonna be different. Like if I'm coming on my lunch break, we both giving about 25%. Like we got 5
I'm
minutes.
pretty sure you fucked
What
them
do you
more than
want
just
from
the
me?
lunch break too, though.
Yeah.
You fucked them before.
Okay.
So,
But
how
it
many
might-
times? So niggas can fuck chicks all day, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not give them that 100
same
though.
dick, though. That same
that
type.
surf song. That you know what I mean? Just
But
He didn't
I'm
put on,
gonna
he
get what
didn't
she
put on the
said.
They don't
sound. He didn't
have-
lick your
yeah.
toes. He didn't do it. It's certain girls that got that. It's certain this group of girls got that. This group of girls
Well, you're
got
talking
that.
about girls who like I have friends who just like to fuck, and you would 100 because dick is just dick to you, right?
You're right.
But for somebody like me who I just can't meet you and go home with you and I'm done. Like this is weird. I'm cool. Like that's not me.
So
if I fuck with you or if we're just like fuck buddies, I don't have to hunt it. Like I'm coming here to get fucked at this point, and so hunt it with your mama.
So basically, you pull out them.
So
when you get down, you pull out them tricks.
Let me ask
if I like you, why not?
Yeah, no, we just saying, do you do it all the time? Do you always bring your A game?
Can you count how many hundreds you had?
That's all we just saying.
I don't fucking know.
Let me just
So
let
no.
me ask
100, 200,
Well, I ain't asked you
300,
to count.
400.
I ain't asked you to count, but I'm just saying, every time you get on that court, do you play? Do you
I
play
mean,
like
if
Kobe?
we have the time, yeah. Shaq, Kobe, Curry, all that. But sometimes you're going to get the bench warm and
Curry
pussy
ain't no
because
Laker.
we got somewhere to be.
That's cool. That don't mean that you still ain't all star.
All
So
right, I'm
going
done
off
here.
of something she said,
I'm done.
I don't know what she said verbatim, but going off something she said, like, is there a different is there 100 for a different 100 for different
Yes.
areas of sex? Like she said, lunchroom sex.
Yeah.
You could give 100, but it's a different
Yeah, that's what I
100.
said. You're still an
Yes.
all-star.
Okay,
You're
I'm
still an
just.
all-star.
Yes, like okay,
You
let's say
get what I'm saying?
you let's say I'm messing with somebody who I know, like I want to do it because that's just where I'm at. But I know this nigga is gonna go back and tell every nigga that I let him do X, Y, and Z to me. I ain't doing them things that he gonna tell
that's
people
what
and I'm gonna be
saying.
embarrassed about.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Or that I'm gonna have people like, well, let me fist you or whatever. Like, I feel like sex is within context.
Okay,
It's-
so you
Yeah,
giving
okay.
whatever situation you're in that's 100 that's
That it
right
needs
for
to
them.
be.
Because this nigga
That
might
shit.
like fisting and you shitting on his toes. That's 100 for him. This nigga might like a good like pegging and all that shit. That's 100 for him.
Don't point
So
to me
He's
with the
got-
pegging.
I wasn't pointing at you. I was just.
He has defined sex things. I'm gotta Google pegging. Like,
You don't know what pegging is?
And you sold toys?
Well, we
Because
let's
I
not
was
get
just
into
about to
that.
say she a sex expert that we need
somebody
to talk
said,
to.
"What do you know about Team Hunk that be on 35th and Prospect?"
What the fuck is
Shut up.
I don't know nothing about no.
We don't know you, so you gotta do more
We
marketing.
don't know nothing about no prospect.
You got
Prospect?
more questions in there?
I have some questions from my girlfriends. Okay,
Oh, okay.
so
Got all
let's.
about them Jones. What up, girlfriends?
Yeah, you
My
gotta get
friends
your
are
sex
funny.
toy game up.
Yeah, point out who you want to answer
Who
this
do?
first to.
Who got to get it up?
You don't know what pegging is and all that.
I don't. No, fuck it. Let me Google that.
Nah, you don't,
Go ahead.
don't worry about it.
TJ's a Googler.
Just do what you
Somebody
gonna
tell
do.
me what it means.
We'll tell you.
All right, so my friends put together some like never have I ever. All right, so never have I ever flew someone out.
Out.
Nick,
No. Oh, I've been broke.
boy, Nick's.
I wouldn't be taking a drink right now.
I'm not against it.
Okay, where's your drink?
Shit.
You
gone.
gotta
Them
sit.
motherfuckers
You gotta
is
sit.
gone.
Yeah, that shit been gone.
We can fake it.
Oh, I
We can
was
fake
like,
the
You
drink.
should have brought this up when we had the drinks.
I didn't know y'all was gonna be drunks. Okay, so never have I ever cheated.
Oh, fuck,
Yeah.
black man don't cheat. The fuck you
Oh,
talking
Nick, you gonna lie?
about? Yeah.
That response really caught me off guard. I was like, damn.
Take a hit of that Pepsi.
All right, never have I ever cheated.
Yeah,
Yeah,
me, I
hit
went
that.
back years.
Never have I ever cheated. Hit that.
What if I didn't? Damn it, shit.
All right, never have I ever talked to a friend's ex.
Ooh, wait, I did
I
that.
ain't talk to a friend. Ex.
Talked like
Talk,
conversate.
nigga. Nah, you know what talk
like
means.
fuck
Like,
somebody
hey,
else.
I know.
What about-
Joe did.
What you mean
What
by
if I
ex?
just
What you
grabbed
mean
her
by
booty?
ex?
I mean by ex. Well, we
What do you
need
mean by talking?
definitions.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Just take.
what if
gotta-
I just grabbed her butt and she kind of like patted my junk?
What if that was
But
just
we didn't do nothing after that.
Nah, fuck
What if that
that.
was just a
So
little,
that's not okay. Good.
No, that is talk. You wasn't supposed to be all up in her space.
Nah, but what if that was a little pull
That was
up?
before they was exes.
A little pull up, then
What?
you talk to her. Did
I
you
said,
fuck her?
what if that was his little pull up?
Is it ex by definition?
That's not an ex. Yeah.
Okay, that's
Pull
what-
up,
all right.
See, this the shit that men
What I'm
do.
saying.
Hold on. You
Y'all
gotta,
be
you gotta
like-
really gotta. You can't just ask a question and it's not a full
You
question.
can't reframe
That's
the
a loaded.
boundaries.
It's a loaded question.
It's not loaded.
That
It's
is
like,
loaded.
like a potato.
If you ask me that, I would be
The
like,
heavy
no.
on the sour cream.
Yeah, and the chops.
Y'all are, oh my, y'all are
And a motherfucker
so,
overcooked.
y'all so gross. I'm gonna keep going.
No, I haven't though. I'm not,
Yes, you have.
I'm not an ex.
If you needed definitions, Nick,
I don't. No. Well, I want to answer the
No,
questions
I
to where they
actually
need to
need
really, I want to
definitions.
ask them. I want to answer them completely.
let me hear.
Yeah,
I'm not
that's-
an ex. Unless she fired.
That's what I need to know what ex mean. What
She
you
gotta be
mean by
stupid fire.
ex?
And you shouldn't have been with her.
As long
What
as
you
it,
mean?
like if it wasn't his main,
Oh,
Now, see, I
y'all
don't do the
kidding
main.
me
I
with
say
this
like main.
fucking macaroni and
I-
cheese
no, I haven't
versus
though.
turkey.
Does that matter?
If it ain't his
he's
bang,
just
if
an
it ain't
ex
his
little
wife.
chick he used to bang on, like
But we
It's
just
nice.
said that y'all ain't got no
Ex.
standards
It's
with
an
that.
ex.
He gang bang bang
okay,
the bang
so
bang.
we good money then.
It's
You
an
ain't
ex,
got to drink, cuz.
It's an ex though. So that ain't. No, I don't do the ex. I can't do the exes.
I had.
If it's one of your side pieces or something, cool. Your ex.
So the side piece ain't your ex.
That's what we trying to. You making everything your ex.
I'm asking.
Niggas don't make everything.
Because I want to know
ex.
the rules. Because y'all rules is a little
side
shit.
piece is
You
not
brought
ex.
something up with that side piece joint, but I'll let you finish.
Come on with it.
Well, I seen. Did I see it
I
on
got a question.
Facebook or did I don't know where it's at. If it's something that's to the matter of why do women complain about the relationships they're in and then leave to become somebody else's side chick?
I don't know. I mean, I ain't about to willingly just walk into being your side chick. Once I know, bitch, we got to fight. You got me so fucked up right now. I done left my man,
That's
and
a
you
lot of
gonna
willing
side
side
bitch
chicks.
me?
Hey.
But you know what? Let me say this though. I do have friends. I do have a friend who. Okay, but the thing for her is like,
Why you don't ever shout them out?
I know. I was just recasting.
Yeah, Frank.
This is a day and time where people
can't do
champion that.
You gotta give them their flowers, man. When they
Give them
Give them their flowers.
those are not flowers or roses.
Well,
Dandy lines, give them the dandies.
Give them to
Give them the
them.
dandies.
I'm not doing that because the people would
Give them
know.
the cactus.
Text her up.
What do you want me to
Hey, that shit been hurting, bro.
No, she's like, bitch, no.
I got like 3 of them
But
motherfuckers.
she's happy with their arrangement. I can't even talk about the times and stuff they see each other because these people would know. But the point of it is she wants the consistent dick without the hassle. And they was, I guess, cool.
You understand that, Damo?
I'm like, I'll have to kill the nigga.
I got a question for you because that's crazy. Because I was about to ask this in the last one, man. It's just right where she at. She's right here.
Why she
Where's
be here
Bert?
like that?
I need too much to be a side bitch. We gotta fight.
She the one. If you don't buy her the same gift you didn't bought the other one, she gonna go off, man.
I'm the one. My gift better be motherfucking better. You better pay me for it.
I told you gotta do more for the side chick than you do for your woman to keep
That's
her
right.
quiet.
Pay me for my side.
Depends on the side chick.
Well,
That is right.
Yeah,
Black
depends
man.
on the side chick.
Go ahead.
But I was about to say,
y'all understand it.
Pay me for my silence.
all right. I know I'm gonna get killed for this one, but
No, you're not.
Can a side chick save or keep your marriage together? I mean, your relationship together.
Excuse me. You in deep waters. Let's go.
I think yes and no. I think yes.
I
I think that some people, some you would be surprised to know that some people will be like, you literally can have her.
I like her.
Like I see old women, and you can't tell me every housewife who get cheated on, she knows she's being cheated on, but she is dealing with the shit that I don't want to deal with. While I still get to spend money.
Do this.
So you go ahead and fuck her. When you bring the baby home, I'm gonna divorce you and take my half. So you better think about that when you're laying your eggs. But I genuinely think that some women would be okay with it because, I don't want to fuck you 5 times a week, but I would still like to have you, a companion with the kids and spend your money and whatever. Yes.
So is that in
That's
a family
crazy.
of a polyamorous? Is that how you say it? Relationship?
Yes, it's
is that like the
polyamorous.
same thing? Like, or do you have to agree? Well, she's basically agreeing that you can fuck that side chick. Or is
Silent.
that?
Some
that ain't
people
what I'm
will
even
not.
saying.
Some
just
women
asking
will
her
know
what
it,
she
but you
said.
can't tell me. Like, and we've seen it in movies and stuff where they're like, "Nigga, I knew that."
She know. You know what I'm saying?
So she
already
knows.
her
She just
nigga.
ain't speaking on
I'm
it.
just gonna tell you
some,
how
right?
women we
Okay.
know. Like, I could tell you, like it just down to a science. If I mess with you and we fuck once a month, like we fuck buddies, we fuck once a month, and then I'm back 4 weeks later, and you got runny sperm. What you been doing? Like, I know your habits.
Runny sperm.
The biology of sperm is if you're not jacking off literally consistently, but you're fucking like a rabbit, at some point, that's why they call it shooting blanks. Like, why you ain't got cottage cheese? I ain't seen you in 4 weeks.
But y'all women be fucking up on that sometimes. Sometimes y'all assume. Sometimes y'all do be assuming.
Every time I've assumed and I've asked, you done told me I'm right.
Sometimes y'all do assume because sometimes y'all even to think that we can't bust because y'all think it's a problem. And it's like, nah, we just might be enjoying this motherfucker. And I just got a little too over happy and held my nut back. Now I'm just can't. Now I can't nut. Now, you know what I'm saying? Now I gotta go in probably real focus mode to try nut now.
What I'm saying is if we in a long
back,
distance relationship and I ain't seen you and we see each other for 4 days and you don't want to touch me, either you mess with men now or you mess with women all the time.
He could have nutted the day before.
That's what she's saying. And
I don't want to hear that. Like, yeah, you did. Duh.
Right.
That's exactly
That's the problem.
Women, if you listen, just try my theory out. Like, you know when a nigga lying, because I'm gonna be like, now,
that's what I was saying.
Women, we will sit and wait. Like, I've even dated a dude like, now hold on, all right, we got one box, and I see you every 3 weeks, and now we got to buy a new box. That shit don't add up. Y'all, once you caught, and I'm like, Nick, we bought a 12 box of condoms 2 months ago, and we done it 3 times. Where the rest?
Yeah, what the fuck did you do with them?
Joe ain't brought that many times.
What did you do with that?
But women, we collect info before. If you a smart one, I'm collecting my bones before I come at you.
I got you.
So you gonna be like, you right. You right.
You feeling this kind of
That's why I covered myself. You so right. He did the same thing. No one said anything to him.
I don't. Come on. What?
I was just putting some chapstick on, and this nigga went somewhere else.
You just look so guilty.
Because I knew y'all was gonna say something if it was me putting
Did you just turn you
chapstick
on? This combo kind of got you, or what? What's going on?
Whatever, kid.
You ain't got no more.
I do have more questions.
Wait,
yeah,
let me ask you real quick. You believe in, do you believe in marriage and all that?
Yeah.
Is that something that you want?
Mm-hmm.
So, my barber just recently told me that how he got married to his woman is he went and set it was within a month. He went and bought the dress, bought the clothes, bought everybody's outfits and shit like that. And she just came to the place and they was getting married.
That's right, somebody who know they woman.
Is that that's something you would accept, or is that cool? That's dope?
I don't even want I don't even like half my family. I don't want to spend money to hang with these ugly motherfuckers. Like, cool, let's do it.
Shout out Casey Cat, Wise Guy Barbershop.
Shout out to
Barber
him.
Lounge.
But he knew his woman too, though.
Different. Yeah,
he knew that she wouldn't turn him down. You gotta know. You gotta know.
He had it. So that's the situation. So nobody should just try that if you don't
try
know
that
your
at
woman.
home, folks.
Yeah,
I can know you. Come on, read.
Because I'll be like, boy, now you knew you wasn't even supposed to propose, let alone put a dress on me. We here. What we playing? All right. So, have you ever had a woman approach you for a date?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What she look like, I won't tell you that. But
plenty of times. No. Plenty of times. And I know that's unusual, but plenty of times.
Do you like it? Do you prefer it?
I'm cool. I'd rather.
I'm with it.
I prefer.
I like a girl to know what she wants.
I was fine with it because I don't have to. Now I know you want to go on a date. I ain't got to try to,
Okay. What if you don't like her? What's your response?
Now or
then.
Well,
like,
now I'm married.
Okay, so
I'm
like
married.
role play, right? Like,
let's do it.
Hey Nick, like,
how do you look?
You like doing ugly? This role play shit.
You ugly right now?
I do. I really do.
That's dope. You good at it.
You're ugly?
I'm midway. Like, can I just be in the middle?
Let's do it.
All right. I see you all the time.
You got some ass?
A little bit, not too much.
Tell us what you look like before you go.
This makes a difference. All right, so I'm not forgettable, but I'm not memorable either. There's nothing too special, but there's nothing bad either. I got just the right amount of body, just the right amount of face, and just the right amount of hair to be just fine.
Talk to
no
me.
Kids?
I adopted one.
You adopted one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I hit you.
You ratchet.
I got a foster child.
Well, you would figure that out on the
I'm
date,
ratchet
right?
because I adopted. It's like, damn.
You would figure that out on the date. Is this
She's
a thing
good
where y'all
girl.
talk before then, or she just
No, you don't know me like that. You don't know me, but I'm like, you know what, Nick? I see you. We are
ground. Fuck it.
No, okay. So let's set the scene. All right, we are on Power and Light right now.
Hold on, right quick.
Man, I keep on getting kicked by this cactus.
I just said he gonna
We're on Power and Light.
Time.
Oh, what time do you gotta cut off?
No, not that.
That's what he do when he
timestamp.
Okay. We're on Power and Light. Okay. Me and my girls were finishing brunch.
The girls you been talking about?
You don't know my girls. You don't even know me yet. But you're walking, down the 801 Chop House. Y'all gonna have a bro date or whatever.
Gotcha.
And I'm like, you know what? I see you with what's wrong with bro date?
Come on.
I'm sorry.
I think it's special when men date. But anyway,
no,
I'm leaving.
It
doesn't have to be gay.
I didn't say it was.
You said that.
I love a good bromance. bromance. Like,
No,
I really think
yeah,
it's
no,
special when
no,
men
but
can
when
love
you
each
said-
other.
I love my brothers.
No, you
but
said
yeah,
we're
it's just
big.
when you say bro date, it's just
No. When you just said I
No, that's
love
what
when
it
men
is.
can
It's a
date.
bro date.
It's
okay.
a
You're
bro
right.
date.
You're right. Go ahead.
Let's go.
I apologize.
I'm taking you niggas. I'm dating.
Yeah, take him on a date.
Who paid that tab?
Nick.
Nick.
Okay, so I'm coming out of brunch with my girls. You're going to 801 Chop House with your homies. And I'm like, excuse me.
Nick
I
paying
know
for that.
I know y'all walking, but Nick, my name is Jessica and I've noticed you like online. I'm just going to be very clear. Like, I like you. I want to take you on a date.
I'm gonna be offended.
I'm going. She
You're going
get
to be offended?
Like, why you didn't see me here? Why you talk to that nigga?
Well, I said Nick anyway. I've been seeing you online and I want to go on a date.
Bet, let's do it.
And I'm, okay,
Yeah, you mid-range. You
where we going?
We smashable.
you pick.
Oh,
Or you
say
want me
less.
to make it?
I want you to make it.
All right, well, fuck it then. It's a whole day. I'm going to pick you up everything.
Oh yeah, I like
And
her.
I
I like
think-
her. She a keeper. She almost might be a keeper.
See, the whole middle, you forgot she was even a midway chick that you would never
No,
talk to.
I already knew
It's
she was
in
a
the
midway.
approach.
I already knew
But it
she was
wasn't a
midway.
negative because she was like her personality showed
And
up.
how she speaks to you and talks, acts.
And she had just enough outside that I needed. And
Okay.
that's where it was.
Yeah.
When did y'all stop fucking for appearance? Or have y'all stopped fucking for appearance?
Talk to me.
He's
He
married.
potting. He's potting.
So he is
Even
fucking
before
for a
he got
marriage.
married.
Yeah, they don't matter.
Even if it's
Yeah.
before
Yeah, we're
that.
just speaking. We
Like,
speak.
far as
We
like-
talk in general.
Even if she
Okay.
wasn't your type, but you still kind of, you know what I mean? You still, like, you don't have to look good for me to really rap with you. When did y'all, did y'all ever get to that point?
I ain't gonna say.
So no? Okay.
No,
Because it's mid-range. Look as good.
because
You can
I'm
be
more
mid-range.
I'm not
I'm at
forgettable,
that
but I'm
point.
not memorable.
I'm
like,
at that
I'm
point
just
now.
a girl.
I'm at that point now where I like just like I said, just vibe with a person's personality and all that. But
When was this?
Are you
When was
concerned
He's
that?
about?
saying, where did it start?
When
at?
was this?
Yeah.
Is what I said.
Do you get worried about like your offspring?
over the last
Ooh,
couple,
we might have ugly
I
kids.
never think of that.
I
nah,
definitely
because they
thought of
look,
that before.
they look like me.
Who's
But
to
before
say?
that,
She's
that don't mean
talking
you're
about,
gonna.
You
yeah,
don't know.
yeah.
Well, I don't want no more.
All right.
So she gonna have to accept that.
Probably around, I think around the age of like 27, probably. You tell me
I think that makes. I would be like that makes sense.
when I stopped like trying to fuck, just, oh, she's bad as fuck. I gotta fuck. Like,
Was it because you had a baddie and she just wasn't what, like, damn, she looked good, but
well, it's
just crazy.
And I'm speaking on her, where she said she's memorable, but not memorable. I mean, she, whatever she said, like that range of girl, that was cool for me around 27.
I know. I'm gonna say Nick probably. I ain't gonna say when it got real serious about it, but when I had that thought was probably once I realized you can't put certain girls on that pedestal like that. When I realized like they ain't every girl that look good ain't that type of girl. This and this and that. I might have not always still went after that, but at that time, but I say that's when I noticed.
I think a lot of that was us too trying to be like, yeah, okay, I fucked that.
do you think
See?
some of y'all do y'all
Niggas
think
be talking
it
and
could
they
be-
always talking about
Not
girls.
that-
But
talking.
with your
talking.
boy, like you talk with your boy, your best friend.
Yeah.
I'm talking about talking with your boy, not just
But
talking
he
to some
wasn't
random
even
nigga.
talking, though.
Yeah, I'm just like, hey, cut.
That was in
yeah,
his head
I
on
got
that
it,
one.
cut. Yeah.
Men are gross.
Yeah.
Nah, but to be honest, some
We do though. Like, man.
But at the same time too, some people. I mean, I'm gonna say with most of my crew, you just know your nigga, so you don't even really gotta say it. Sometimes, like if you seen her around, if he brought her around, they didn't did certain stuff. You probably like, oh yeah, that nigga busting her down.
have some of y'all best sex came from some mediocre looks?
Hell yeah.
Do you think it's because she
So when
knows
did
she's
that start
mediocre
then?
and now she
It
got to
could be that.
overcompensate?
Like she feel exactly, and the one who thinks she's like super fired don't feel like she got to do nothing
But
at
I
all.
think-
Nah, I didn't have one thought she was super fire and she wasn't.
That's
it.
what I'm saying. Don't
That's
feel
what
like
he
she got
said,
to do nothing at all.
But I think you go
she
in-
was. I mean, I ain't gonna say super fire. I'm sorry. She looked super fire with her effort to where I can feel somebody else was like hyped her up. Like
Please
she
don't
was.
hype me up.
I think, are we talking like she's ugly or like sex?
Mediocre. This ain't just what you'll just.
Well, this
you ain't
one.
bringing around us. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. Well, then
'Cause
she
y'all gonna
was
roast her?
decent. I was talking about a good looking one.
So how many? What was the question I'm about to ask? The spawn chick, bro. Y'all first date, right? Are y'all taking her? Are y'all taking the mediocre chick to the same spot you'll take the fine ass one?
Yeah. You better not.
Yeah.
If I fuck with her? Yeah. I was about to say only. Yeah. If I vibe.
No, this is your first one. This is your first out the gate. So the fine one, you're gonna take her to this exclusive show.
That's bad marketing.
No. Because it matters.
I need you to explain that.
That is bad marketing.
Because you talking about just looks, right?
Yeah, that's what we're going.
Yeah, because the looks, she might be a mediocre in the looks, but she might be a boss chick. Period.
Or you take them both to trap
house. That can dress and do all that, and she ain't really looking.
Where?
So to the trap house.
She might be the caliber chick.
I was like, why are we going to the trap house? Because you're there
to meet the homies.
If she's that caliber girl, yeah, I'm taking her there. But if she's that, if she meet her looks, oh nah, yo.
This is another one. Is there certain ones that you would open the door
if she
for
meet her
and not
looks.
open the door?
Hell yeah, you mediocre.
Personally, I open it for no matter.
Yeah, you should open the door for any and everybody.
If I open it for any dude, I'm gonna open it for all women.
Yeah, that's a standard.
If I open it for any dude,
I don't believe you. Cool.
Okay. I know you believe me.
That is just basic. That is just common courtesy, though. Yeah. Like that ain't even got nothing to do with dating.
And you don't believe?
Well, then you know what? Okay. If you can't, then you just go straight to hell. That's what you do.
Beat back.
Beat back.
Speaking of opening up the door, I got one question. So, me and my lady, we walking in. I walk in first, right? Rhea and Lansky, y'all behind me. I'm opening up the door for my lady. Y'all right behind me, though, right? Do I hold the door for y'all two going through?
It depends on the duration, like how close we are.
Dummy close.
Then yes, you already got it. It's rude to just let it go.
Well, you looking at the chick?
Well, I'm at least hold. If anything, I'm at least hold it for the lady. If she, you know what I'm saying, I'm at least hold it for her.
Well, I hold it until the dude, because some of the dudes are come through and be like, I got it, bro.
He said it's his girl, then him.
But if he got it, right? Say he got it.
Then the woman.
So the woman.
So you hold that fucking door the whole time.
Yeah.
Because if he say he got it, you're walking in right behind his woman there.
So, were you gonna like poke her with your penis?
I was saying.
Where we going?
I was saying some dudes are like hop in front of you, hop in front of the girl and be like, "I got it, bro."
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna hold it. If they right behind me, I'm gonna hold it for them. If they both decide to walk through, and my wife could attest to this, they both decide to walk through. Cool. If he say, "I got it, bro," I'm gonna respect that.
Yeah.
Because some dudes feel like. Don't hold the door open.
But that's the polite pass off
but don't hold the door open for my woman.
But that's like the thank you so much. And here I'm here now.
Yeah.
It's not aggressive. Are you the kind of nigga who watch your girl pump gas? Like, I'm gonna sit in the car.
No.
I hate that.
I'm a gentleman.
You can get out.
I'll be the gentleman.
I would straight up be like, yeah, I need some. Can you go get some chips? And your ass is good as a left.
Nah, that mediocre girl again. I'm gonna sit in that heat.
Ooh. You going to hell.
You said mediocre. I mean, that mediocre shit gonna be.
But common courtesy.
Hey, if you ain't.
See, the question wasn't off.
If it was a pull up, if you didn't pull up, hey man, hey.
You want to pump her gas for her?
Hey, certain girls.
You already in my car.
Everybody don't get the same treatment.
That's a different.
Let me ask her something. Let me ask you something.
Your ass is left at the gas station.
Say you know this chick is Say you know this chick is a complete whore, right?
So?
Okay. A complete, like, why is he with her? It's one of them situations, right? You see me pumping her gas. You like, this nigga's pumping his bitch
that
gas.
Nigga, I know.
No.
Yeah, you are.
No, I haven't even finished the question.
Even hoes got standards. Like, prostitutes
what
got rules.
What I'm saying,
they got
I ain't finished.
Let him talk.
I ain't finished.
Let him cook.
Okay.
Does he get extra points for that? Like, damn,
no, nigga, you don't get no brownie points for being a decent person. If you're with her at that time,
but
you had overlooked the fact that she a hoe.
But you got a nigga who won't do it though.
Are you talking about a hoe or I'm just asking?
A chick, you shouldn't even be pumping her gas.
Because I heard somebody say hoe.
In the standards of dudes, you should not be pumping her gas.
Yes, you should.
I think you should pump any woman's gas.
I'm speaking on the standard of dudes.
If you in a car with her and y'all are close enough for you to be pumping gas, you need to pump gas. I don't give a damn if she is sucking a dick every other corner.
You sucking a dick every other corner. I'm not pumping.
Then you should be in the car with her.
You're right.
No, I'm in the car with with you because I'm gonna get my dick sucked.
So what? We gonna run out of gas now? Cause I'm not sucking your dick until I got gas.
I'm about to hop in my car.
Then get your ass out then.
Yeah, that's crazy. If she's sucking everybody dick in the car.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely pump the gas.
Thank
My cuz
you.
getting his
You
turn.
Oh, y'all.
No, this is just on some.
She
said that.
I'm gonna pump the gas regardless.
Yeah, I'm pumping the gas, nigga.
I think was you speaking from like us looking at you like, oh, this nigga's a simp ass nigga. Like he pumping her gas.
I want to know
It's
from the
pumping
female.
gas. It's not, you didn't give her your
I'm just
paycheck.
asking where
No,
you
we
I'm gonna
talking
give her 1.5 minutes.
No, he's talking about the whole.
You gonna get clowned in the hood though.
Not
Like,
even
you
that.
gonna
I'm
get
asking for the
clowned.
You
female
already clown
version.
because you with her.
If you get extra credit from the chicks.
Look at the rebuttal game.
So he gonna get even more clown by him doing for.
But you would
No,
still get
dude.
extra credit, I think, for pumping
No,
the gas.
you don't get extra credit for being a good person. That's like, oh
You don't
man,
get
I
extra
take care of my
credit for taking care of your
kids.
kids,
Thank
nigga.
you. I take care of my
I tried to beat her
kids.
to it. You see,
These
what I
ain't
did
your
with that?
kids. That's why you don't. They don't
Okay,
get treated
let me
the
try this.
same.
All right, let me try
Oh,
this.
you
Kids
going
in
to
there if you
hell.
not, if you not, cuz.
You
No,
going to
we
hell.
said these ain't your.
She getting your throat babies.
Oh my God.
No.
All right, so I got another.
Shout
Okay,
out,
so
Shawnee.
one
That
of
battery
my
about
friends
to die.
said, "Never have I ever fake feelings to get action from a girl. Like I just really like you. Yeah, you can end it. It's fine.
I mean,
You can end it. It's
what you
fine.
mean? Does it have to be deep feelings?
Guys,
can it
I
just
didn't ask
be
for-
interesting?
Say it again. What'd you
Just
ask?
interested. I mean,
What she asked?
She just never have I ever faked feelings to get action from a girl. Like I like you too.
Of course.
Thank you. Somebody be honest.
we trying to be honest. We just
Why
want.
if you need a definition, you did it.
I haven't
You
said
did
like
that
I
shit.
love you enough. That's
Ghost.
what I'm just saying.
Go.
You fake some shit like you. Yeah. That's part of the game.
So
It is
how do
what it is.
women know when you faking? Like how do I know when to be like this? I know when I feel like I know, but how as a man, like, yeah, you should know when he do this.
When he
I don't
faking.
know.
Yeah, like Steve Harvey give us the game. How do I know when this nigga's playing the role?
If I'm only responding off things you say.
And you never asked me about me.
Yeah.
Good one. Nick, come on. You sound like you should have lots.
I'm trying to think. I think like complaining, like getting them to feel sorry for you. You know what I mean? I think that's one. Is that good? No.
Like getting the woman to feel sorry for you, like
Right.
so you gonna get pity booty.
Probably.
You talking about like
And then-
I'm just saying that's
my
a-
last relationship, man.
all
She
that,
just-
any of that, like man,
You know he on some bullshit with that, like, cause you're right.
Not all the
That's a good
time.
one.
Not all the time though. But most.
Y'all ain't got
If
pit
it's
booty.
if that's the underlying narrative, then
Y'all ain't
yeah.
got pit booty.
Yes. Easy
He's
pit
like-
booty.
So why y'all stop talking, man? This bitch, she don't never want to do it. What? She wouldn't fuck you. She
Hell
wouldn't
yeah.
fuck you.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
So that's a red flag too. All right,
What you
come
mean?
on, give me
I'm just
something.
saying that.
It depends on how they saying it though. You can read that shit. Like if that nigga just continue to just like bring it, he's trying to get them draws.
Why we gotta hate on our own niggas?
It's
This is
not
crazy.
hating. Why we can't be armed? Okay, so listen,
I'm
there's
being
a book.
honest to my black sisters.
I'm
I
about to
ain't
tell
said
the black
shit.
sisters who's
It's
listening
God
to y'all
code.
podcast right now where y'all gonna go to get this game. All right. So there's an author by the name of G.L. Lambert, and he wrote a series of books. And the first book that y'all need to listen to is called Men Don't Love Women Like You.
Yeah, he a friend of the podcast.
I love G.L. Lambert. He pulls your whole card, wig, lashes, all that.
We supposed to get him up here.
For real. Please let me know when he's coming. Because I'm
Okay.
going to be like, sir, who
Okay.
hurt you to
I don't
give
want
it
you
to
to
us?
hold me to that. I lied. Okay. Because you were serious, and I
I'm
don't want you
dead
to hold
ass.
me to
Like,
that.
he should be.
See, that's where you get some gooch.
I'm
See,
done with
you
him.
see how I just
That you did mind fuck me so fast.
you know?
I
Shout out to Mindfuck Podcast.
Podcast. Fuck you, Damo. The point is, listen, ladies, don't feed into the bullshit. Don't be sympathetic. I should have been like, show me steak. And I let my guard down real fucking quick. You right.
I got
Lesson
a
learned.
question.
Anyway, Men Don't Love Women Like You by G.L. Lambert.
Do you think women just do shit just to do it as well?
I think sometimes
like
we
far
do.
as like,
Yes.
I know when I'm on some bullshit.
you know what I mean? I'm gonna get some dick, fuck it. You know, he ain't the one, but like I'm gonna
Thank
just
you.
do it
Yes.
anyway.
Thank you, sis.
Until I can get what I can get. You know
Fuck
what I
it,
mean?
yes.
Thanks for
I gotta
the
settle for
honesty.
something.
Give us some
Yeah.
things to look for. Give us a game.
To where we know we just being fucked.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, like, so
does-
a woman who loves, I feel like a man, I'm going to ask you, like my natural instinct as a woman is to be invested in my man, right? So let's say
Facts.
you tell me like I had a long day. Like if I like you, I might not ask you like an hour after work, but at some point I'm going to be like, you said you had a long day. How are you feeling?
Yeah.
Or whatever. And another thing, like women, we do the little stuff. So you might be like, let's say you're in Georgia and they don't have barbecue sauce, but we dating long distance. They don't have Gates. You like, dang, I just really miss some Gates barbecue sauce. You ain't ask me for nothing. We just have a general conversation. A woman will send you little things. Like it might not be worth a lot of money, but I'm going to do something that says like
A thinking woman.
Yeah. When she doesn't do things to let you like know like I'm really listening, she might like you, but she ain't. She don't fuck
or
with
she
you.
just selfish.
She don't fuck.
Nah. I think even a
more.
selfish woman is going to give you stuff. Like,
but she ain't gonna think about you. I feel.
I disagree. Cause she's gonna be
game
selfish,
too.
but
She
they
has some
still show you. They give you nuggets.
Yeah, they'll still give. Go
ahead, Dama.
What I'm
You
doing?
said there's 3 of us.
No, I said she got to give us 3.
I gotta
we
give
gave
you
her-
3.
Gotcha, gotcha.
Damn.
gave her
Okay,
one.
so how do I know you are not being fair? Okay, I feel like when she lets her guard down and she just calls you. Like I feel like when a woman is reserved and we're like not sure or not invested, we won't call or text you first or overdo it. But if you don't feel like you have to like do the reaching out or she doesn't kind of be like she might say like, I feel like I call you more than you call me. That's fine. But if she calls you and she's not bothered by it, like I know that I can call you at 8 a.m. or she's going to call you at 8 a.m. or I know you're going to break at noon and I've let my guard down enough to be safe to call you without an announcement. Like, hey, let's schedule a FaceTime date. Like I'm still kind of on the fence about where we're at and how I feel about you.
I'm sorry. Are we still talking about knowing y'all playing with us?
Yeah. Like, to me, I feel like you, like, if I'm
you said
not
if you're
playing,
not
if I'm
doing that
invested.
thing. Okay.
Like,
I get what you're saying.
if I'm invested, if I like you enough to let my guard down and call you, like, that is a big deal for a woman.
Yeah.
Is just picking up the phone. He might not answer. Now you're like, fuck. Like,
Yeah, I'm
shouldn't
there
have
now.
called.
I'm there now.
Letting your guard down, is that a time thing or just me getting to know you thing?
It's a little bit both. I think.
For
Yeah.
a woman.
That's what I'm saying. It's a little bit both.
Well, you're not a woman.
No,
so
because I met.
She got
No,
women's
because that's what I'm
intuition,
saying.
bro.
I talk to the women I.
Well, I want to hear the women's.
I'm just saying.
Okay,
Different
ask me
speaking for the
again.
women.
But you asked me a question too.
I'm asking her, not y'all. I don't.
Okay,
I didn't
so
respond.
You can ask me
I
again.
know it wasn't on you. You can take up for him. Fucking
Hey, yo, Nick.
sick of y'all.
Hey, yo, Nick.
Dang, I made me forget the fucking question.
You said
So letting y'all guard down. Is that
Okay.
a time thing or is it once you feel like you're getting to know them?
I think it's a little bit of both. I think women will let their guard down fairly quickly if you about to give y'all. So this is like I tell girls when y'all go on dates, talk less, listen more. Like if you drink 4 drinks, typically, you know that's your tipsy point, get 1 drink. Because what happens is women let their guard down quickly because we talk so much that y'all give us we give you a blueprint on exactly how to get in where you fit
yes,
in.
you do.
And so you like should talk less.
Oh,
And
real?
then, yeah.
Tell the truth.
that's real.
I'm done here. Worker's done.
You don't really need to be saying this, but yeah, you said it.
See how
I'm
I
just
did
being
that?
honest.
No, she
Like,
been real
It
though.
was a little too loud, but
It was too loud?
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
Hey,
sorry,
you talking about me? My bad. The real was too
y'all
loud.
better put this on the podcast. All right. I just gave y'all some game,
The clip
ladies.
joint.
Yes. But we talk for real. Women talk too much, and then you think he doing everything right. Like, oh my God, girl, he probably my favorite. Well, bitch, the first day y'all spent 2 hours and you told him you like
everything.
So this is when
Roses
I was
and
going back to
daisies
like I
and
like to
Hennessy.
figure it out on my own. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
you feel-
Opposed to just
yeah.
getting the whole blueprint. I feel like that's kind of cheating. You're not really getting to know them.
But not the whole. I mean, I'm saying you.
Not to a certain extent.
Yeah,
Not saying.
there we go.
Yeah.
Nah, but if you just a good communicator, it's just gonna flow sometimes.
Nah, but that's
Sometimes
not
that shit can
communication.
flow.
If I spend 2 hours giving you me,
I mean, yeah,
like
on
my
that
dad
shit.
left and
No, you
my
right.
sister's an
I'm good.
asshole.
Yeah.
No,
I'm
you
in
right on
there.
that. No, you right on that because I'm on my sniper shit when I'm on that.
See?
What did you say about your sister?
She's an asshole.
Oh, I thought you said something else.
What?
She's a nympho.
Oh, I'm worried about you.
So it's Black History Month.
It's not.
You and your dude.
He giving that scenario.
Black History Month.
It's not Black.
You and your dude. It's your anniversary.
Black History Month? Okay,
it's
come
Black
on.
History Month. So y'all driving down Vine.
Okay.
So before you get to Vine, you kind of close to. We're gonna say you on Paseo. Fuck it. And you see a white dude and his chick. They arguing. But man, he smacks the shit out of her though at this point.
Stop this car.
Must be a black
Billy,
chick.
you about to get your ass
Must
beat.
be a black
So
woman.
do you want him to stop and beat dude ass?
You gonna stop this car.
So he gets out, right?
Oh, I want to ask.
He gets out. They get to fighting, right? He mops your nigga.
You ain't gonna get that far. Your ass is good as Teej the shot. Now we ain't come for defeat.
No,
we
this
came
is-
for defense.
So the scenario is he gets mopped, right?
Ain't no mopping.
I'm right.
He gets mopped.
Ain't no mopping.
He got the childproof.
You
lock on
and your
your
girl
door.
done got maced.
He got the
Sorry,
childproof
sis.
lock on your door. You can't get out.
But you're not gonna remember that two piece though. Even
Ramon-
if you get there for the taser, you're not gonna remember the two
She can't
piece.
get out.
I don't
The
care,
the
'cause you
childproof
did the
is
right
on. She
thing.
can't get out.
Okay, good.
She's not getting out in this scenario. He gets mopped.
I am running both of y'all over before I let him take you out. Like,
So the scenario is you can't get out. You can't help. You ain't doing nothing.
All right, I'm
He gets
helpless.
mopped, right? You're helpless. He gets mopped. He gets back in the car, right? The rest of the night, all these arguments. Can he even win any arguments at this point?
Yeah, you did the right thing. Like,
I'm saying, but he trying to
I'm
argue
not
with you
here.
though. Like, bitch, you gonna try to talk to me and Billy beat your ass, nigga, like you.
No, I wouldn't do
You
that.
doing that?
No.
Okay, how you feeling?
How I'm gonna encourage you to do the right thing, and then I'm like, but you got your
Well, you
ass.
didn't encourage him. Like, he just went out there on a limb. And when
You
did tell him to
said
pull
I
over.
said I told him
You
to
told him to pull
stop.
over.
Is he still considered a protector at that point?
Yes.
Okay, I'm
Like,
just asking. I'm
yeah.
not trying to be funny.
No,
So how
I'm
you
being
feeling
real.
now?
So,
I don't care. Like for me, if you put yourself in a position to be vulnerable like that, and you did the right thing. I'm not about to be like
right.
but you got beat up by Billy. Like first of all, Billy is going to Truman because I done shot Billy today.
So do y'all like go to Denny's and stuff now instead of like out
No,
in
we
the
going
open?
about our night.
I'm saying like
I mean, I guess if you can't
just
see,
niggas.
we can go home.
like future, like in the future, like I don't even want to be out in the middle of everywhere. He might get his ass beat.
And it
No.
was
He
a
can't
star.
really protect me.
No,
like
but
that.
I know he gonna carry a gun from then on.
So, while you're on the subject of niggas beating them women, hitting women, because you kind of touched that a
I
little
don't
bit.
fuck with that.
So, next door neighbors are fighting, right? And cuz is basically beating on his woman, and you and your man hear it.
We calling the police.
So, what if he's out there and sees it though? Do you expect him? Do you look at him any different if he don't go to the rescue, or do you think other dudes that are not in that relationship that see it going on should jump in? I kind of just seen this on Girlfriends too, when they went to old girl's defense.
I'm kind of at a like. I feel like if you have room to not like, what would you do? The situation like if it's just right there in your face, like damn, I have to. Cool, but I feel like with your neighbors, if they fighting like that, they probably fight all the time. I'm not gonna keep encouraging you to get in their stuff.
But he like fucking her up like they're right in front of y'all. Like the cops, it's gonna take them a minute. She'd probably be dead by the time they get there.
Well, if we there, like
Yeah.
at this point, I conceal and carry, and I
you
can shoot
likely
you.
going over there
so
too.
let's
Yeah,
just shoot you.
Okay.
Do you think it's the approach too? Like, hey, come on, bro, chill, you know what I mean? Or you like,
Should
nigga,
you
what
do
the
that
fuck?
first?
I'm saying, is it the approach that kind of really matters?
I think like
Are you going over like, nigga, get your nigga, you beating
No.
women, nigga? Or you like, hey, bro, wait, hey,
Nobody's
hey.
going over there like that.
I'm asking
No,
which
no,
one
I'm
are you
saying
going?
not you. I was thinking
I'm
about
asking
you.
which.
I think as a neighbor, I would lift the window like I'm about to call the police on you.
That's smart.
And then if you don't move, like
I
all right,
guess
well then I
older
just
you-
get to shoot you today because fuck it. But if it's neighbors, they fight all the time.
You was asking me, does the approach matter as far as what?
Which approach would you go with? Is what I say there.
I think any man would
Ask
naturally be like,
questions
"Hey,
later.
bro." Oh,
I'm
so
saying,
you would
are
just
you
go for
going
the
with
fight?
the like, hey, nigga,
He's
beating the fuck out of her.
He's saying, "Are you gonna be like, bro, chill?" Like trying to bring awareness.
And then go help and still break it up. Or you like, oh, you bitch ass little shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna come with that first. Then if he want to get more aggressive, then we can get aggressive on that.
But see, I don't
because
encourage
nobody. He might tell me
what's going on.
Yeah, he might be like, bro, nigga, I just caught this motherfucker with this nigga, bro. You ain't see that nigga running the street.
Then take your little bitch ass home.
I understand. I'm just saying.
That's what I'm asking. Which approach?
Okay, I see what you're saying. So he might just
coming up. I'm just saying, hey man, I'm just not gonna come. I'm gonna still see what's going on first. I'm not gonna just come beating up on him. I'm gonna at least get him off the woman though. I'm gonna just stop that though.
I don't know. I'm calling police. The police is on the way for you. And then if you like, bitch, you can get it too. But now we got to, fight.
Yeah. It's your thing now.
So I'll ask a question while these two figure it out. My friends wanted to know.
I was just saying if he had a.
Oh, now you figured it out, or can she get it out, or?
Yeah, she can.
Go ahead.
My friends want to know: do men like their gooch licked?
Hell yes. Really? Lick that motherfucker, man.
It is so close to butt sex.
Pick the balls up and lick that mother. It's not butt sex. You said butt sex. You said
I'm not playing with your Gucci.
Lick the gooch and butt sex is two different things.
I'm surprised at that.
Man, lick them balls, man. Lick that gooch.
I haven't had it and I don't look forward to it. I don't want it.
Nick,
I like sex as
you
is.
You talk about burnable and all that, man. Shit, fuck, I know me. I'm cool.
That's fine.
You know what? I like that you know that because I would be like, we are one step to fingers. And I'm cool.
No, that's not nothing I do. We ain't say nothing about no finger. You said lick.
But if she wet the finger,
like if she wet the finger, it's like the tongue.
But see, I mean,
why do you? Never mind.
As she wet the finger up, as the tongue is wet, it's the same slide across whenever.
Nick.
Yeah, but we ain't on the hole though. You still on the gooch.
Nick, are you a Gucci man?
So shit, you go Gucci man.
First off, I hate Gucci man.
You'll hit him.
He hates Gucci man. You don't like the original Gucci,
I don't like
you hate
any
the clone
Gucci. Gucci, I fool with the Gucci cologne tad bit. I really don't like that either. Don't aim for the Gooch. Now, if it happens throughout sex, cool.
But if you like it, then why not just aim for it?
It's not like it's I can't wait till she hit the Gooch. It's not one of those things. Now, if we just get into it and you licking and you keep licking, go ahead.
That nigga sitting
but not an aim. Like, I'm about to turn that Gooch up tonight. Not
nigga
that.
sitting there pissed because that Gooch didn't get touched. That's crazy.
You got a lot to say.
Talk to you.
You got a lot to say for you not to like it.
Right.
I'm so glad that you guys were honest because I just knew y'all was gonna be like, no. My friends are gonna be excited.
Yeah, you going through it cool. It ain't.
You must ain't listen to the pod, huh?
Yeah, no.
It's not every day that you Gooch talk.
Shit, last 3 episodes.
I ain't hear that. About the Gooch.
Nah,
you like that.
Nah, I ain't talk about the Gooch on the last episode. Though.
Shit. I think you brought up Gooch last episode.
All right. So.
Don't say it like that.
It's cool.
What, the Gooch is brought up?
Why do men feel like they can't be upfront with their intentions? Like you going into it and you know damn well you only want to be a fuck buddy, but you're like, I don't really want to say that.
Because we said that earlier, and you said you can't say it. You can't come at a person like that. You can't say that. That's what I was saying.
What I said was you can't expect me to accept that.
No, that ain't what we never said.
Let's get back to the original question. Let's just get to the Let's get to the original question. Why can't we? Why do men feel like they can't be upfront with their intentions?
They ain't because they're not.
I'm just saying. Let's just get to that.
They're not going to understand them.
Boy,
they're gonna take them the wrong way.
That is not intentions. That was the ultimatum. You was like, I like you, but sit there and wait.
My intentions too. I might.
But if we go entering something, and you're like, I really just want to fuck, buddy. Are you okay with that?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And you might be like, nigga, you got me.
So do you think this is kind of loaded too? I'm not gonna say it is, but it ain't. So when you see somebody, do you automatically think fuck? Like
sometimes
if you get somebody's number, do you think it's just bro, I want to fuck?
Sometimes,
or do you want to get to know them?
Sometimes, but sometimes both. I think men look at it the same.
Yeah,
women
we
the same
do.
way.
But like on a first approach, a lot of times we can't do that because sometimes y'all don't even like niggas approaching y'all. Period.
But
so
I didn't
that's
say
why we're not
first
so
approach.
comfortable. But I thought that's what you just said.
No, her question was just why do men
are not upfront with our
feel
intentions?
like they can't be upfront with their intentions?
Can we? Is the question.
So I think upfront is implying like initial. But let's say 2 weeks in. Let's say 2 weeks in, you know deep down this will never be long term, but I still want to be your fuck buddy. Why do men feel like they can't say like, you know what, I really don't like you, but I want to keep doing it?
The same reason why women don't
You asked for a pause. You asked for her to wait. You didn't say.
No, I did not.
The same reason why a lot of women don't just come in. I just want to be here for your money.
So is this out the gate?
Would say that.
Is this
a lot of women?
Is this out the gate, or we've been talking for a minute now too, though?
Just being upfront. I don't think it's a time frame. Just when you get to pivotal moments, like let's say you get to that weird spot and you know damn well you don't like her, but you keep approaching it like, let's go on a date, let's do this just to fuck. Like, why can't you be like, I'm at a crossroads with this, and at this point that's dead, but I just want to have sex.
Those we're not natural communicators either.
I can't say that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say
no. You don't want to leave.
Talking about communicating feelings and stuff like that. We're not.
I think because
we're speaking in general, not just the niggas right here.
Well, I guess
y'all don't want her to leave. That's the answer.
Thank you. That's what I was about to say. Most of the time, she's gonna take it the wrong way.
It's convenient.
She's gonna take it the
wrong way. She's gonna take it for what it is,
and not gonna like it.
And not
so
like
that's taking it the wrong way
for what it is.
For what I'm trying to say, I'm being honest.
She's gonna take it for what it is.
Speaking my truth.
Okay, come on.
And so, and that's why.
So she gonna take it for what it is.
So the nigga don't want that puss to go. You just you just laid your tricks out, did all that, licked the gooch. I ain't trying to let that shit go. I don't want that shit to go.
I want the Gucci.
I think you just ain't trying to let it go. It's just convenient right now.
That's
it's convenient. I think it's just convenient until you get something else.
Don't want to let it go.
We gotta make a Gooch song.
Okay,
no,
come on.
Hey, you should lick that Gooch.
Y'all did it right now, huh?
Like it's Gooch.
It's funny he came up with the song, but he don't.
Yeah,
for the nigga that don't,
he goes slow.
He's that Gucci like it's
doing a
Gucci.
lot that he don't do.
So, never have I ever had a one night stand with a girl not knew her name.
Oh yeah,
never.
Well, that was.
I ain't sipping.
Fake sip.
I just gave y'all a story.
Bottle.
I just gave you.
All right, never have I ever tossed salad or vice versa, or had my salad tossed.
So you drink if you didn't do it?
You're supposed to drink if. Never have I ever, and it's true. It's true.
So do you double drink if you did it both ways?
Sure. You don't have to drink though.
I need a double shot.
All right.
Nasty Negroes.
Never have I ever been ready to get married. Like.
Wait,
that was what she asked.
Never have I ever been ready.
Like you knew you was ready to get married, but maybe you didn't or whatever. Never have I ever been ready.
Are we ever ready? Everybody should drink. Nobody's ever ready for
I can't
marriage.
say that. I don't think people were never ready.
You gonna get in trouble.
No, I'm saying nobody's ever ready for what it entails. Like nobody's ever
ready to get married, and it entails is two different things. So
yeah, you're right.
I'm saying for what is inside of marriage, you're not ready for it.
Nah, but he's saying just period. What you if you think
you ready to get married,
if you just think if you think you're ready to go to that task,
you can't say think and then say you're ready.
What?
It don't matter.
Yeah, you think you ready to take on that task.
Yeah, like
you don't know what the task is, but you can take on the task.
Just like fuck it.
You can, bro. You can be
ready.
You can go towards something, man.
I feel that way about like women having babies though. Like you can plan a baby, but you are never ready for that baby.
Yeah.
Oh, you thought.
You thought, damn it, then shit. I mean, but you still but he said when you felt you was ready, not if you was right.
Felt is a key word. You're right.
So you
still got to work on it. When you get married, it's still work.
And then it goes into what you were saying.
Felt is a key word.
I got a couple more. Never have I ever had my heart broken.
Oh God, where's it? Wait. I'm drinking because I had my heart broken, right? Yep. Oh yeah, let me get some taste.
I ain't drinking.
You never had your heart broken?
Not broken. I've been upset about something.
So you
not even by your homies. Not on no gay shit.
I really love that you say that.
Like I didn't have my heart broke by homies.
I really love that you say that.
But
Well, what are you talking about?
No, but I love that he acknowledges that because we leave
but
out
what
the
are you talking
romance of
about on that,
friendships.
though?
I mean,
and
she
it's real.
didn't have a. She just said period.
Oh, I
The question.
have. Are you asking me?
No, the
I'm
question
saying, is that
was
for-
Never have I ever had my heart broken.
Just in
period.
general.
Yeah. She didn't specify.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah.
We want you
Have the
to say
homies ever broke your heart though?
That's what
You
we
got
said.
a heart
Yeah.
10 man.
No, I'm asking. Huh?
Ain't wasn't that 10 man who didn't have a heart?
Yeah, right.
You got a heart. All right, so what's
man.
too far when it comes to sex?
Can you tell your
Your
homie
my
broke his
finger in my ass.
So straight the gooch, but no pooch.
Nah, no penetration to me at all.
Okay.
No type
Ass
of
play,
penetration.
don't. You're not shitting on me. You're not spitting in my mouth.
Nah,
I'm not
like you know what I'm saying,
spitting
like say, I'm gonna give you this. You might can, because this only happened twice, but you can swipe me, but nah, like I said,
What's a swipe? What's a swipe?
she looking at Gooch and then she might, you know what I'm saying? That's how it happened. That's how it happened to me.
Just don't stay there.
I'm saying that's how it
Just
happened to
feel
me.
like
That's
I'm
how it
really
happened to me.
loving that you are as open as you are. And
he
if you
don't.
want to
I'm saying
try
that's how it happened
anus,
to
we're
me.
okay with
Can she
it.
penetrate
That's
with her
how it
tongue?
happened. No,
She can't penetrate with her
That's
tongue?
all I said. No penetration.
Not in
It's
his
just
booty
sometimes.
hole. She
I
said
said
no.
in and out.
It's only
It's
the
a
tongue.
swipe in.
I never had that part. I just said the swipe, and that's she
Yeah,
just
but
did
you
it.
know with the swipe, her shit the tip gonna slip in as it go up.
Yes,
Well,
process.
that didn't happen. She just swiped me.
So he's trying to say she had a flat tongue. It wasn't like a
I don't know
curve.
what she had. I just know that she just did the shit because she just did it, and then I'm just like, damn, hey,
Damn,
I don't mind.
my nigga.
you know, I ain't gonna
Okay,
ask
what's
for it.
too far when it comes to sex?
No,
No,
there's no
wait,
penetration.
Yeah, there's no
I feel like when you
penetration.
guys get about 50, you'll reevaluate that.
Penetration?
Old niggas
No,
like
no.
ass play.
No,
Go talk to some of your OGs.
No,
They
I
know
know.
I like that shit.
No, I know OGs, but I done heard on like sex podcasts and shit about
Yeah,
that shit.
the older they get,
Nah,
all
not no
that,
older.
those standards
I
go
ain't
out the
about no-
window.
I say
It
about
wasn't just
70
older.
probably.
Nah, I give it a
Cause
cool
you like,
45.
I never heard that. I never heard
sex
standards
on the
go out the
regular,
window
so
when
I
she
gotta
get
take what
older.
I can
Ass.
get.
Never
Like
heard
a finger in your
Ask
ass?
some old men, and
Never
they're
heard that.
shameless about it.
White man?
Shameless. No, old men.
Yeah.
I'm talking niggas. They literally, he would be, I'm not fucking gay or girls doing it.
But
I
most
believe
older dudes aren't like that.
How do
It
y'all
would
feel
be
about
most
that
of the
shit?
newer dudes.
How do
The
y'all
older
feel?
dudes are stuck
Thank
in
you.
their older ways.
That's
You
what
don't play
that's
like
how I
that when
feel.
they
How do y'all feel about
in
that?
their
That's
days.
I never heard.
It's a
though.
girl that's doing
I'm
it.
with you. I believe you though.
Huh?
How do y'all feel about that? Because it's a girl doing it. You
Doing
know?
what? I didn't hear you.
That part, I mean, that's their way. I mean, I ain't gonna judge her. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna judge him because it can be the nigga he's getting that, and he can be straighter than the nigga that ain't, and the nigga that ain't is a down low nigga. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I'm not gonna
Can
judge
a man
you.
be bisexual like a woman? Like
I
we
think
look at
so.
women and it's like, oh, you can
Good
be bisexual,
question.
but men it's like, no, you just gay.
Nah, bro can hit what he
I
want.
think
He's like, I support
No,
you.
I think-
For real, because I've had this question.
Be
and
your
people say,
best
nah,
self.
nigga.
I think
Be your best self.
I think y'all all gay. And it ain't no bisexual.
So everybody's gay?
Everybody.
Yeah, once you cross over, you gay. I mean, it ain't no ain't no judge with it.
I'm just saying, why you can't be both
You
ways?
can't be
though?
both.
I mean, you just gay and you go back over to the other side
Like,
sometimes.
man, I'm not just a shooter. I can really too.
It's a part-time job.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, so that's what you do. Exactly. You work here, so this is your title, and you do this on the other side too.
Little
sometimes.
extra
So it
money.
depends on
Somebody
where you
gonna give
spend
you
most
a-
of your time at.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I'm with that.
I guess. I mean,
So
I ain't really looking
you
at
buy
that
if you spend most of your time with women, and then every now and
I
then you
ain't
dip.
really
But
giving
if you spend
nobody
most of your time with men and you dip with women, you
Me
gay.
personally,
If
I'm
you
not
fuck
giving
a
you no
woman
buy
every 3
nothing.
years, you're just straight gay.
I'm not giving
Okay.
you
But
no.
if you fuck a woman as much as you fuck men,
Then you buy.
eh.
And if you dip just with the men,
I'm
but
saying
most of
it's
the women,
gay
you still buy.
regardless.
we don't know shit. We just talking.
So if you, so
I'm saying it's
Dom,
gay regardless,
if you fucked a
man.
dude, did like it, are you gay?
No.
No, not on the first try. Like
No.
you just
But
said.
you was willing to try. You willing to try.
Yeah,
you
I'm
fucked
willing
him.
to
You
try,
didn't like it. Are you
'cause-
gay?
You might think
Right.
you might think the presence of the tryness, you might think you gay, and
What's
then you
that one?
realize
Let me
I'm
tell you
actually
that
not
one.
gay.
I
Let me
might
know.
just eat vegetables for a living.
Come
you know
on,
what?
now, where you doing that?
No,
You
so
talking about
look,
something else.
I might just
That
eat
ain't got nothing to do with
vegetables
the
for a
question.
living.
So you turned gay.
Listen,
So
I
that's
might
how
just
you
eat
turn
vegetables
gay.
for a living, and then like
That's
people like
nothing
you
to do with
should
the
really
question.
try meat. And I tried meat. I didn't like it, so I'm back to just eating veggies. Now I'm just vegetarian. What is it called?
A vegetarian. You're vegetarian.
all the time. Yeah, so yeah, you could do that with dick and coochie. You try it one time, and then
you're
if you
like,
don't
I
like
didn't
it,
like
like how can that man try dick one time in his whole life, and then 50 years later you still calling him gay, and he don't got no desire for a man? His
I
desire
am with
is
Damo.
women.
I
What
feel
makes you
like
not?
that
What
is
makes you not
fair.
like it?
Huh?
Huh?
I didn't like the way it felt. I thought it might be cool because people were saying it was cool, but I
You
didn't
know
like the
what
way
I
it
think
felt.
Maybe you
happens?
needed a smaller
No,
one.
you didn't say
I
that.
think it
that
happens
didn't
in middle
we talking
school
about
and high
just
school.
Period.
I thought he said if you try it.
For next part.
I think it happens in middle school or high school. Like, for real, I work with kids,
What?
and
What?
I've never seen so much gay stuff until I started working with high schoolers. But I think that boys in middle school and high school spend so much time together doing football and whatever it is that they do,
Jocks.
that locker room shit gets carried away, and they try it, and then they
Doing
realize
the
they don't like it.
towel, slapping the ass
Yeah.
and shit.
I think it's more. I think you shouldn't do that more in today's world. I'm gonna say that.
I feel like it's more acceptable today.
Yeah.
No, I know. To me, that's what I'm trying to say. I think it's more you don't know if they're playing or not more today.
I agree with game and shit.
I agree with you. What you saying? The little young kids, the high school. Because I done seen that when we went to high school.
But can
niggas
we
played.
just address how that even became a playful thing? Like,
First off, I think
honestly
it
feel
started off
like
with
it's
the white boys.
feelers. Like, I feel like it was a feeler. Like,
I think it
good
started in
game. You
prison,
like
bro.
it?
Yeah, I'm about to start missing
You like
everything.
It started in prison.
I'm gonna just
It
miss
started in prison,
everything.
bro.
I don't know. I really don't.
I think it started as
play
a-
with
like a
niggas
feeler, like-
but
Just to
We
see
been
where
around
I wonder who
that,
started
No,
that
bro,
though.
I mean,
bro.
good game.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Because I
Yeah,
got
I'm
40,
tripping.
you gonna swipe my ass because I hit 40? Like that's
Yeah.
crazy.
You should get a swipe. at
Yeah, I
40,
never really
cuz.
got the good game shit.
Wow,
See,
like,
because it's a feeler. Yeah, good game, huh?
No.
like,
So
fuck
right.
that. Like the death
So
ain't it.
right.
Like,
No, good.
the first time you did it, I got your point.
He's like, I feel so
I feel like she
violent.
testing me. Like, he ain't moving. Like, okay, you might like a good game shit.
Listen, whatever. All right, so what's an insecurity some of you you've had dated, someone you have dated pointed out to you about you? So what is someone you've dated and they pointed out this and you're insecure about it? And have you addressed it now?
That's a good question.
That's a real one. I wish I had.
Somebody's like, who was that? Shout them out.
Shout out to Rhonda. That's who gave me that question for y'all.
Your friends? One of your friends?
Yeah, I was
Say it
like,
one more time. Say it one more time.
what's an insecurity of yours that you've had someone you have dated point out to you? And have you addressed that now?
I've never had nobody point out a woman point out an insecurity.
I think saying
most of my shit was realized.
I think saying I'm sensitive. I think that's
I
wrong.
can agree with that.
I don't think
Bitch, get
anything's
your own.
wrong
What the
with
fuck?
sensitive.
Nah, because
Damn.
I don't think it's anything wrong with being sensitive.
It ain't, but sensitive can be took to a whole nother level, but you don't realize you're sensitive because you're explaining the fuck out of it.
yeah, because some people could just be telling you that.
I ain't
just
sensitive,
to
it's just- I
deflect,
just-
nigga, you sensitive, and they know how niggas take you sensitive. They be like, nah, I ain't gonna do that.
I'm not saying you did it,
Damn,
Nick,
I don't know.
but
Yeah, you're.
no, I didn't. Because I didn't say you did it.
I'm saying that.
I gotta get ready to go in a minute.
Me too. But can you just be trying to express yourself and say you don't talk, but then when you do express yourself, they can be like you being sensitive.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then you know what I'm saying?
I don't. Yeah, yes, I think that can happen, but I see nothing wrong with men being
That's a
sensitive.
good ass question.
Overly
Yes.
emotional and not
That is
knowing
good.
how to control and where to put them emotions is a problem.
That's
Can
what I was
you
about to
tell that
say.
person-
What's the gauge for sensitive?
Yeah, we're
Can-
going to
There's
Can
nothing wrong with being sensitive.
Can you tell that person we gonna
tune into the next
definitely?
pod.
Yeah, we gonna ask because I want to think about that because I'm sure it's something.
Yeah,
All right.
That's
that's a good
tell
one.
her, him, her.
I'll tell her. I will tell her.
Rhonda.
That's a real good one. I like that.
Better not be no
All the
nigga.
other ones was good too.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just thinking out loud.
I do got a
Close this
question.
out.
She's like, I'm offended.
Rhonda,
Yeah, you
nigga,
can
huh?
come over here.
I got a question that we can kind of end off on. You got another
Okay.
one?
Nope, I'm done here.
So Will and Jada, they parent different than what the normal household would do. So they don't punish their kids. So they have like a round table talk, right?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all discuss every fucking thing y'all do, right? But the parents can't trip. So say you fucked a dude. You disclose it at the table so they don't trip. But if you didn't disclose everything that was going on outside, that's when they do trip.
Everything in that situation or just in general?
In general, say something happened outside of the house, right?
Mm-hmm.
We come to the table. I'm explaining everything that happened. But if I left something out, that's the only way the parents trip. But I snuck out last night. I pull up to the table. I told you I snuck out. They can't trip.
They can't trip, but do they make rules later?
You can't get disciplined unless you left out something.
Do we still at least get talking to?
Yeah, you get talking to, but you're not going to get in trouble. No,
that's a form of discipline.
Talking to is cool, but discipline, like punishment, this, that, and the third. But they can't get in trouble over the shit that they talk about at the table.
If you keep doing it,
you
can get in trouble if you keep doing it. This is just from my standpoint.
Gotcha.
That I agree with that. I like that thing that they doing. That's pretty dope. But if you allow them to keep doing it and we just come back at this, all you're gonna do is talk to me. So I'm gonna keep doing that shit.
Yeah.
But do you think that opens up a relationship? I ain't gonna say a relationship with your kids because you're gonna have, but they feel like they can go to you for shit.
They can, but they can fuck it up too because you think you could keep doing this shit.
They're still talking. You just won't get in trouble.
I don't know. I think the flip side of it is that when you have kids, a lot of your relationship, your kids will perform for approval. And so I think by opening that dialogue, and I will not do stuff that I don't want to bring to the table because I don't want to talk about it. And if that process is really invested in, I do think it would have adverse effects, because if I know, like, my mom raised me to be educated, and I'm like, I stopped reading and then I come to the table, I'm going to be so ashamed of the fact that I'm not doing the stuff that I'm supposed to do. Mm-hmm. So I do think that you will have that one kid who's like, I fucking told you, deal with it. But I also think the flip side of that is that the conversations that come with it and the investment and the feelings that come with it, a lot of kids want to perform to make their parents happy.
But if you've always made it to where they shouldn't be ashamed, like being ashamed is us not ever being able to have that talk. Like if we've always been able to have that talk, I'm not going to be ashamed of it at all.
But you would be. Like, if I know that I want my son to be a doctor, and you come to the table and you're like, I really want to play football. I'm like, I didn't raise you to play football. I raised you to be a doctor. Like, even though you might keep going after that, you're going to, after a while, feel some shame every time you hit that field. Like, this is not how mom raised me.
Or like, and it's like the kids are gonna do whatever. They could be doing shit we'll never know.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So how can we even tell them?
I think you have to consider their public too. So I would rather know if you're gonna do the shit anyway, because we're public figures.
That's what I'm saying. So like, they get to the table and they'll voice everything, but they can't get it. But this at this table is where we can talk about. Hey, okay, if you're gonna do that, but hey, this is that. Hey, this is the reason why you don't.
But if you tell me walking in the house, I get to bust you up.
No, but
like we wasn't at the table. You told me before we got to the table.
Why you, fam? Like
it's something you would have asked on me.
Yeah.
I haven't been here long, but I would agree with that. I could see you saying that.
I could. But why?
In the opening of this segment, you did something similar.
That don't mean he should do it. Two wrongs don't make it right.
All right.
Or two rights don't make it right.
Now he ain't you. I will say that.
Yeah, you ain't me.
Kind of.
Nah, but I do.
That's a fact.
I do think it can manipulate a little bit though.
Mm-hmm.
Because like I said, because I actually I tell my kids not really, we don't come to no round table, but I tell them that to like, you bring whatever to me, you won't get in trouble. And like I said, I can catch my daughter or my son. Them niggas eventually do that. Like, well, daddy, I told you. Well, some stuff you still gonna get in trouble, even though you came to me and told me this. You might not get in. I might not pull out the belt and just start killing your ass, but you know what I'm saying. But
your kids like, pick a side, nigga.
We gonna still, I mean, cause some stuff, cause you can't abuse it. Sometimes they'll try to just like, I told you so. You say if I tell you can't whoop me.
Yeah,
nigga, but. It ain't, come on. But like I said, same time, that's where the communication still got communication. So,
hey man, well,
I'm with it.
This was a very good episode. We ain't even got to check the tapes. I know it was a good episode. Thanks to,
Be humble.
Don't be humble.
No,
you be as big. You let them hear every
I enjoyed
step
the
you
conversation.
take.
So even if it's not good for y'all, it was good for me.
That's a
I appreciate that.
You let them hear every step.
I'm about to go. I got it.
Yeah.
You let them hear every step you take.
With the humble thing, you think that's a whole back word? Like tell somebody don't be humble?
Excuse me? Don't be humble?
We got to close
tell
out.
somebody to be humble. I mean, is that like a whole
Sometimes like, are you being future like, bitch, I don't care one way or the other.
Nah.
But like, nah, like, don't let the world tell you how to live out loud.
Only reason why I say that, they only say that to like somebody that's like great or good or something.
Don't
Don't
shame people.
They don't say that to somebody.
If you add shame into it, then it's a problem. Like if you're doing it just to make people feel small, then humble yourself.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that I ain't saying that to him, but like definitely be humble. Though.
I was just asking.
No,
that's a good question.
Don't be humble.
That's a good question.
Heard it.
Don't be humble at all.
If you are doing it to make people feel small, then humble yourself. But if you are being you and you're like, I really am awesome and I feel awesome,
okay, that's what
you
I was
be
about
that.
to say. Be pure in what you say. I say that then. Don't just say, oh, nigga, shit, we killed that. Like, nigga, even with chicks, like, boy, I killed her. Like, nigga, she said the opposite. So humble yourself, like more of that. You know, so just be pure in what you say.
Let them hear every step you take.
Tipsy Topic Tuesday, right?
Tipsy Topic Tuesday. Yes, say it 3 times fast.
Tipsy Topic Tuesday. Thank y'all for tuning in for an episode of Save It for the Podcast fast. And Tipsy Tuesdays. Tipsy Topic Tuesdays. With Ree. Can go rim or Ree?
No, I'm not a rim. Don't rim me.
Let Lansky say rim.
Gooch us and everything.
Let Lansky say rim.
RheMc on Instagram.
There we go.
Gucci.
Low key been wanting to be a part of Tipsy Topic Tuesdays. So we appreciate you coming in, and it was an enjoyable conversation.
I'm excited to get you guys in front of the screen on a Tuesday night. So I know your schedules are limited, but it's happening. Y'all hear that? I told them. I didn't ask.
I'm there.
All right, we need y'all to come out to the live pod, man. Make this thing go up December 4th. 7 to 12.
Lord willing.
We'll give, but the tickets is up. So go purchase them. They at $20, man. We need y'all support. This will be the first live pod that we know of. So come out and support us, man.
Yeah, we got 3 performances. We got a comedian. We got vendors. If they don't shut the city down.
Subscribe to us. Save it the number 4. Save it the number 4 the podcast. Subscribe to us everywhere. Save it the number 4 the podcast. You want to say anything you want before we close all the way out?
Thank you, gentlemen, for having me. I really love your open, honest, and transparency. Even if it'll make you look bad, you know, I love it. I got nothing. I'm just saying
like
that
always,
Gooch stuff
throw them
still
fours
threw
at
me
us
off.
when you see us. Yeah.
Whatever.